microfiber cloth to get an iron pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home.
Hey, what it is, what it do. It's your boy, Blue Label Johnny, back after a little short. Little vacation, little hiatus. Let motherfuckers try to do this shit without me.
Yeah, we did it though.
I guess
we did it. Yeah, we got it done. You need to pull your shit up. Make sure it's nice and close to your. There we go. But we got it done. And I'm Shawn K, the Showman, by the way. Usually he says this is, but he wants to be a little pissy ass right into the jump. Yeah, pissy ass, because you all pissed off for no damn reason. We held your show down last week, by the way. We held your show down.
It's my show now. So it's my show now. It's not y'all show? It's not our show?
I thought it was our show, but you started this shit. But ladies and gentlemen, this Blue Label Johnny, I'm Shawn K, the Showman, and this show is nothing without the guy behind the scenes, our producer, ladies and gentlemen.
Dyer, a.k.a. Hagrid the
of T-Video Live.
A.k.a. T-Video Live in the fucking motherfucking building.
Can they see your beautiful face, Jason?
Yeah, can you?
All right, perfect.
Oh, we can't, can we? Because we're in that weird delay loop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do what? I don't know what you're talking about, Jason.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, I'm always living 2 minutes in the future anyway.
Right.
This is nothing new to me, champ.
Exactly. Well, shit, I will say, though, that John not being here last live episode that we had Miles Francis, he held it down as best he could. He did get a walk-off, which I did think you were going to be the first person to get somebody to walk off.
Oh, yeah. I most definitely thought I would be the one.
But Miles Francis ended up doing it. But I will say, as much as we had fun that day, the dynamic was not the same. I told that to you, Hagrid. I told you. I was like, the honor don't care.
Hey, look, the show looked good, but I got to say, like, it was more, like, watching without me was boring. I got to be honest. It looked great. And kudos to both of y'all to make it look good.
It definitely looked better than normal weeks. I'll tell you that.
I won't say that. It just
the contrast
it
looked
looked
really
decent.
Good. Very yin and yang, if you will.
I'll give the yin and yang. That's better. But yeah,
how was Miami? How
fantastic?
Yeah.
A lot of drugs. Drank a lot. Hang up on the beach.
Okay.
A lot of beautiful women in Miami. A lot of beautiful women in the library bar in the heart of Fort Texas.
Yo, we got a whole jump of people. I believe we got the Super Eclipse convention in the house. Any Super Eclipse conventioners, salon,
like
beautifully stylish women of hair and face. I don't know. I know we got like some sort of convention being, but right now, library bar is popping right now.
Yeah, it's popping right now. I don't know where you at right now in the world. But if you were for work, you really should be at the library.
We also got some very anxious comedians that have been waiting so eager.
They've been waiting in the wing.
They came for the pre-party just to come for the party, right?
And Shawn K was suffering some technical difficulties, so that's
this was all on me.
the show was running a little
It
late.
was all on
Shawn
me.
K, the showman.
But hey,
Everybody has to know.
show goes on, does it not?
The show does go on.
The show goes on. We are live. We made it happen, and it's going right now. So I don't. I said we just go ahead and bring a guest.
Yeah, go ahead, let's go and bring a guest.
Jason, do we have a guest that we can bring on right now?
I'm looking for some familiar faces. I've taken 2 photos today.
Well, I see one. I see one right there, and I know that he filled the waiver. No, not him. Not him. You, Herbie. Yes.
Are you roll, Herbie?
I believe, Herbie, you signed the waiver, right? All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, a comedian that I don't know if he's known around DFW, but I've definitely known him around Deep Ellum when I see him on my Thursday roll at Thursday Comedy Open Mics. He's a guy that's been only doing comedy for a very, very, just a few months, but he's coming up on his own accord. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Herbie.
Bah, 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 bah.
What's up, guys?
How's
There
it
it
going,
is.
Herbie?
All right, so you can grab the black redhead from that, the black red. No, the other ones, that one. There we go. You grab those bad boys.
That's for you.
What's up, guys?
There we go.
What's going on, man? So how you been? I mean, I don't know you per se, but I have seen you around. I hang out with this motherfucker a lot.
You was at Cheapskates. You were at Cheapskates that night that we did Michael Henry's.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was part of the music video actually in the background.
Yeah, you were in the back, so you didn't go on stage?
Oh, yeah. I was in the back of the stage.
You were on stage. Okay,
yeah.
I'm good. Okay, I'm good with that. If you were one of the few motherfuckers that were like standing in the back of the like area,
Our Heavenly Father?
no, he was on stage. He just wasn't moving or doing nothing. But if you were not on stage, I would have said fuck you. I'm just glad that you were on stage, Herbie.
No, yeah. I just followed my pride. I was like, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to go up there, throw my hands, do something. So I just do it.
How long have you been doing comedy, Herbie?
So I went to my first open mic in October. It's Hyenas. I bombed like a motherfucker. I got this.
You only get 3 minutes to?
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me a yoke.
I know. But thing is, I choked like midway. So I was like, okay, this fucking sucks. Then 2 months go by. And then in December, I was like, you know what? Let me do it again. Let me try one more time. Went to Hyenas again. Sucked, but it didn't sting as much. Then went again at Reno's, and I got a little bit of laugh. I was like, okay, like there's something here. So I've been going since basically the end of like.
Yeah. Shout out to Noah Shark Robertson, because that man, like, listen, I started going to his mics, and I told Noah recently, because I went to another one of his mics at Canucks, and I'm like, you know what, man? I have a good fucking time when I'm on your mics or your shows. Like, I have a good time. Like, I respect that as a producer. And I saw you, it was like, so you've only been, I think, consistently, because the first time when I saw you was at Noah's, and then they said that was your first time, like you're like fresh to the mic, or maybe your second time or something like that.
Yeah, I think when I saw you, that was probably my second week going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how's comedy going for you now?
It's been I think for everyone, it's a learning curve essentially, because I feel like when you start, you think you're saying, you gotta say the most fucked up shit like on stage, but you don't realize like there's a structure to it, like there's timing, the way you use words. So now I'm kind of like, I'm past like the anxiety of being on stage. Now I'm trying to learn, okay, like what's my material, like what's my style, and trying to figure out how do I get to the punchline as fast as I can.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like in that phase right now, just figure out like making the structure of the jokes essentially.
And that's the biggest hurdle. And I'm, as another entertainer, you know that like being on stage is half the battle. Like going up, whether it's karaoke, whether it's open mic, like just walking up to the stage, going and grabbing the microphone and doing the motherfucking thing is literally half the battle.
I mean, you literally separated yourself from half the people in the world, like, who want to do something.
There is a fuck ton of people in the world that, like, even sitting on this, not knowing that it's like an audience thing and this is broadcasted, like, people would, if they knew the numbers, they're like, they'd be freaking themselves out in their own head. So that's like, the fact that you got on stage, I was like, oh man, I already dig this cat. Like every time, I think you've experienced a lot of love. Like when they say, oh, he's fresh to the comedy scene, he just started doing it. I think people have given you a fair amount of love, you know, like being like, all right, hell yeah, you know, like you made it happen, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, that's one thing I know. It's like, I just try to like basically, just meet a bunch of people and just get as much time as I can. Cause that's the thing I've realized I realized this maybe like a month ago. Like open mics, like if you do shitty, like no one cares.
Yeah.
It's essentially like trying to like deadlift. Nobody cares if you do it good or not. Just like get better as you keep going.
Exactly. Just working it out, just like the material. So are you married? You single?
No, I'm single, man.
You single?
Yeah.
You got any kids running around?
No, not that I know of for sure. No, I graduated college about 3 years ago, so I've just been out of school, just trying to figure out shit right now. Because
What'd you go to college for?
I went for business.
How's business going?
You know, I enjoy being in other people's business and actual business school. You know,
I graduated business. Now I'm doing stand-up comedy. Like it's just like
Business is good.
it's booming right now.
so.
Business is up. Boom.
So talk to us right now, Herbie. Like, do you? I don't know if you're a Lindsay Lohan fan or not. But are you a fan of Herbie or Herbie Fully Loaded, like the movie with the buggy? Are you a fan of that?
Like, where is he? Where are you going?
But it came together.
Yeah, no, you know what? I actually love the movie as a kid.
Name
That's
another.
definitely an opinion.
Yeah, name another movie that has Herbie in the title. All right.
No,
Or do we even know what we're talking about?
No, I remember that movie. It was basically a car that was like alive and stuff. Like I remember watching it as a
A
kid,
Volkswagen buggy.
and it was racing shit. Like what the hell? How's that thing racing? But no, I remember that movie, and actually, like as a kid, I liked it so much. I named it after my aunt's car for that movie and shit. I don't know why. Like we call it, let's go in the Herbie mobile and shit.
Ah, it's kind of that's more corny than the movies.
Yeah, I was a corny kid, man.
Hey man, you know what? Wait, so where did you grow up?
I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, so you from here?
Mhm.
All right, for sure. I mean, the way Dallas and DFW has developed in general, like you used to corn for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. I lived in
That corn is gone now.
Oh no, it's gone.
Concrete over corn now.
Yeah, it's gentrified that motherfucker. I was born and raised in West Dallas actually before it got gentrified. So essentially a barrio and shit. You used to see like little
What town exactly?
in West Dallas. They see over there, do you know where Trinity Groves is?
Yeah.
Before Trinity Groves, I used to live there. So like there was just a bunch of Mexican families and shit, little like every other house was a trap house and stuff. And then they essentially got bought out. We got bought out, and they built all these damn expensive ass restaurants.
So you're Hispanic?
Yeah.
Mexican? That's what's up, man. I'm gonna be coming into the family, just like you know, because
He's marrying into.
I'm engaged to a Mexican woman.
I might know her. Shit.
No, you don't. She's from Northern Indiana. Tell me one person you know from Northern Indiana.
Are you sure she's Mexican? At that
100% she's
You
Mexican.
understand? Like for whatever reason, at like north of the Midwest, like it's just
No,
tons of Hispanics.
I'm from Chicago. There's a ton of Mexicans in Chicago. A lot.
Detroit.
A lot. Yeah, like in the north. Like they're like they'll never think to look for us here. Like like we're
Like, not like Ohio and shit, but for whatever reason, like North
Midwest, yeah, but a lot of the Northwest, like if you look at like Illinois or like the North, like Detroit, those big cities in the North, they're going to have a lot of Mexicans, man.
My problem is that the more northern you get, can you really say your food's still Mexican food at that point? That's my thing.
Yeah, no, I would never eat at a Mexican restaurant north of Texas. Like that's I've done it a few times.
All right.
It's not a good time.
He did it a few times in like 1996, and literally he's too stubborn to
I went
try.
to a Mexican restaurant in Wisconsin 2 years ago.
Wisconsin?
That's what we're talking about, moron.
I know, but like big cities. I'm talking about big cities. What do you think Green Bay and fucking like Bout de Gras, whatever the French ass name is, or
You think the Mexican food's any different in Detroit than it is in
Chicago?
Get out of
Chicago? You want to put Mexican food in Chicago?
Y'all
When I think of Chicago,
Y'all got Taco Bell.
I think of those.
Taco Bell.
Listen, dude, Chicago's known as a restaurant capital. Like
That does got nothing. Now you're making fallacious
Because all
reasoning to
they're
say
doing is
the Mexican food is good.
all they're bringing in cuisines. Like I'm telling you right now, there's some fire Mexican joints. Like my fiance, who is very much like, oh, give me a fresh tortilla and I love it. Like like it's just warm and I love it. Like she's to the core. We have Mexican
fallacious
restaurants.
reasoning.
We have Mexican restaurants in Chicago that she's like, wow, this is some of the best shit that I've ever had. And I'm like, yeah, if you don't know, then you don't know. But like, you can't tell me Wisconsin, and it's like, oh, it's all the
It was
same.
horrible. I've been to Mexican restaurants in Detroit, New York, I've been a lot. I have
Wait,
been
wait.
sampling. It was like all
I
the
understand
same
that.
shit.
I understand that. It
It
makes
was
sense.
bland. It didn't
It
taste
makes
good,
sense,
had no spice.
bro. It makes sense that this Wisconsin Mexican joint tasted like shit.
And guess what? It didn't taste any. I've been to a Mexican joint in Chicago like 5, 6 years before that.
Yeah,
I dated plenty of Mexican restaurants.
Chicago's always changing, bro.
Because
Yeah,
it ain't ain't no defending it.
No.
It ain't no defending it.
My problem would be,
I never heard
they
of
say,
Mexican food.
oh, we're going to the Mexican restaurant, but it's actually Salvadorian. That's the worst part.
So I gotta go to Mexico to get an authentic experience and shit?
Texas, New
Nah,
Mexico,
man. Yeah.
Arizona,
Listen,
California.
I'm gonna say it right now, whether you're from Texas or not, Texas is not the only joint that can do Mexican.
Just other states so you can get that thing. I'm not resting on Texas.
What, all southern states?
Yeah, but once it
Well, who's better though?
to Mexico.
Who do you think has better Mexican food, like California or Texas?
No. I would say Texas probably has a better than like authentic California
Nah,
Mexican food.
I don't know. I've been to Cali a few times. It's fire out there. It's
Yeah,
fire.
but like Californians, man, like they have that creative spin.
No, I'm talking about just not the fusion shit. I'm talking about
Like straight up.
like Mexican owned, but like
Yeah,
I don't
I
know,
mean-
it just seems to be a little more authentic, I guess.
What's your favorite Mexican platter?
Mexican platter?
Like, is it like tacos, tortillas, fajitas, birria? Like, what is it?
I would say that right now it's the quesadilla tacos. Like they've been popping on the scene lately. Like when you dip in a little consomme man stuff with the cheese, like get the little steak meat. That I think that right now is my favorite.
You definitely Mexican. I just
That's
want
fine.
Oh yeah,
I just want to make sure you tell me.
That's the shit you don't actually find at restaurants.
Yeah,
Unless you're at
I didn't understand half the shit until he started doing the.
that's how you know it's good.
That's how you know it's really good.
Yeah.
When you start going in the motion and shit, I'm like, yeah, you paint the image.
I know what you're talking about.
You paint the image.
That's like the closest they get to like, Indian food. You know what I'm saying? Like with the
Yeah.
compliment.
This is, we're talking about Indian food. Have you ever eaten Indian food before?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Indian platter?
I mean, I would have tried chicken sog, and that was about it. Was
Chicken what?
that sog?
Sog?
Chicken SAAG? I don't know. It's like
Must be
But-
some Indian shit. I don't know.
Man, you ate some Pakistani shit and got it wrong. That's what
oh shit, my bad.
Wow.
you probably ate some Pakistani shit.
Wow.
And
That's
it's like, oh, this
wild
is right.
offensive,
It's all
son.
the same.
I was like, it's brown to me.
Yeah,
really
man,
offensive.
what? Man, that's the
Pakistani Indian.
you know what, Herbie? That's the most Mexican shit you could have said on this podcast right now.
Even Steady Eddie knows the difference.
I know.
Like,
Even
that's
Steady Eddie knows the fucking difference. God damn, Herbie.
Yeah.
It's this sog. We don't serve no soggy ass shit in our tribes.
Don't know what happened.
All right, so Herbie, first off, thank you for being our first feature of the night, making this happen and keeping it rolling. Is there anything that's going on in your life that you maybe want an impartial, an impartial view on?
Not much. I recently started boxing this Wednesday.
Let's go.
Yeah, because like, I've been working at the gym and stuff. Going to the gym, and like, the thing is that it kind of gets boring just going on the machines and the cardio stuff. So like, you know what? Let me just start boxing because like, well, first of all, I don't know how to like fight at all.
Yeah.
So let me
I got that.
Yeah, there you go. It's pretty obvious, bro. I have a punchable face.
No. I only got that from the podcast, from the fucking open mics and shit. When you step him up on stage, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna fuck with Herbie. I'm not gonna fuck with him. But now after the podcast, I'm like, he got a soft. I don't know if he got combinations like that.
No, yeah. So I just want to learn how to do that, and also like it's hard, so I just want like something that challenge me, and like
Yeah.
something every day.
It's a lot of endurance training stuff. Now I'll tell you this. So my fiance and her 3 kids are moving down like in less than a month. Her oldest is thank you, man. Thank you, Haggard. But like no, the oldest is 15. He's already licensed through USA Boxing to be able to competitively fight, and he's got type 1 diabetes. If I set it up, would you spar with my fiance's 15-year-old?
Don't do it.
Consult legal first. Make sure.
Put out forms and make sure that like it's not child abuse. Like you'll consent, she'll consent, I'll consent. You know what I mean? We'll sanction it. But if it was all set up, legal, right, would you box my fiance's 15-year-old son?
I'll probably do it, but once I get my ass kicked, I'll just shove a donut in his mouth. Like, there you go. He's dead now. Because he's type 1 diabetic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pilar's definitely gonna get at you for trying to.
No, she's like, and it's so funny. Just, no, it's good. That's a good response, man. No, it's like, but
Right.
well, like
I
knowing,
don't think Pilar's gonna think so. but
knowing,
that's great.
knowing Emiliano, man. So see that donut, he's like, I'm here for the game. Boom, and just like knock out the donut and just go for the knockout from there. You know.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
He's gonna be more mad at me that I called out his number one weakness is type 1 diabetes, but because we looked it up, there's no
The Marvel superhero shit right there. bro.
there's no recorded title one with anybody that had like an ailment as of like type 1 or type 2 diabetes. He is so fucking determined to try and be the first person with type 1 diabetes to win a title. Yeah.
Go.
Let's
So if that put any fear in
Hold
your
up. You got something to say?
Shit, at that point, I probably would.
All right, so we want to thank you so much, Herbie, for coming through. First feature for tonight's On Air Don't Care. Let's give it up for Herbie, everybody.
Can we find you? What are your socials?
Yes.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at herbie.caro, C-A-R-O, and on Facebook, Herbie Caro.
Bet.
Herbie Caro.
All right,
Spell
let's
Herbie. How do they spell
this for Herbie.
Tell them how to spell it. Last name. Herbie Caro, C-A-R-O. There we go.
Yeah, it's like
Easy.
it's like Herbie Carr without with the no.
Yeah.
Herbie Carr with the no. Pretty simple, right?
And it's funny that because Caro actually means expensive in Spanish in that car, like how it's spelled like that.
Yeah.
You know,
And look how cheap you look today. Everybody.
Shawn definitely knows how to make his friends feel welcome.
I know.
Sure.
Appreciate you, Herbie.
Now I had to put Herbie on some heat. You know what I mean? He's fresh to this comedy game. You know what I mean?
You gonna haze him? Is that what you're trying to say?
It's a little bit. It's a little bit. You know, like these other guys, these other comedians that are kind of hanging out.
They've
and
been
shit,
to the ringer a little.
they know my heat. Herbie, I've never given him my heat yet. You know what I mean? So I had to give him some heat, and I knew that I was like, this guy doesn't know enough. So I gotta put it in regard right now. You know?
That makes sense.
I was looking at the growth, man. I'm long-term planning. You know what I mean, bro? I'm all about long-term planning. You know what I mean? But shit. Hey, yo, Jason, how you feeling back there, bro?
Doing all right. I got a mess of folks just kind of hanging around here, like looking.
Yeah, I see this white guy, but we'll bring
Only
him on
one?
in a second.
You're only seeing one?
He's standing next to like the slowest white guy in the bar.
You're only seeing
What?
Yeah.
You get your eyes checked.
Yes.
Hey, man, brother. So this is a three-peat for us right here.
A three-peat.
Yeah, good.
I think I know who it
Turn
is.
my headphones up a little bit.
I can try.
Then I'm going to go ahead and introduce this three-peat, ladies and gentlemen. He is setting the record for the most features on Air Don't Care. We've had some times. We're about to create it again. A DFW comedy legend in the making. Let's give it up for Paxton Bailey, everybody. Look at him.
Going on.
Look at him.
That guy.
He's being patient.
Bro, he was paying attention. He like knew what headphones he needed to grab. He went right to the mic.
Too much prep.
I haven't been that patient though. I did just run out of here and just wolf down half a sandwich. Buffalo Bros, by the way, fucking top tier. That shit was awesome.
I mean, you got to get them gains.
Check it out. I don't know about that.
Buffalo Bros.
Yes.
That life.
I don't know about that life.
I just got a half Italian sub, but they were doing burgers, pizzas, all that shit, and then I think they do by the slice, which is if you do by the slice,
Yeah, I ain't mad. You gotta have good pizza. If you do my slice, you gotta have
good pizza.
Honestly, Buffalo Bros, if you're looking for a sponsor right now, look at this 50 Shades of Sexy right now that is hanging out Paxton Bailey. No, okay, so I gotta talk about this. So my boy John, you know that he edits like the Metro Icon episodes, right?
Yep.
So you remember Tony Cruz, John, right? And so Tony Cruz, he has his own podcast called Tony's Open Mic. Bro, you gotta listen to their episode. Yes.
We got deep.
It's over 2 hours. It's over 2 hours, but I was listening while driving Lyft, right? Yo, I put people on, but like I have people like, yo, hey, you know what? What's this podcast you're listening to? I'm like, well, it's called Tony's Open Mic. He was on my podcast, my Trigon podcast, but the guy he's talking to is his guest, Paxton Bailey. And I'm like, he's coming from my live show. Yo, that was entertaining. I learned some shit. You want?
Did you learn how to do an interview?
Stop it. Stop it. And you know what, man? I ain't playing with this.
I ask you an honest, earnest question.
You know what?
And then you like,
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
You know what? You know what? The headphones started cracking out right after you said that negative ass shit. You know, that's how energy works, Doc. Why you gotta hold
inquisitive question?
We're all happy because Paxton Bailey's here.
I'm very happy Paxton's here.
How y'all doing?
Well, I'm trying to tell you something. I found out on Tony's open mic podcast.
You don't know how to do an interview. Oh, no. I'll just let you talk. I'm sorry. That's on me.
You're really good at it.
Yo,
I
I
apologize.
swear to God, I swear to God, John. I swear to God, John, do not ask me for another Camel Crush for the rest of the night.
Sean,
John, don't ask me.
John, Showman, I apologize.
Don't ask me for another Camel Crush. Do
Apologize.
not ask me for another.
Sorry,
Camel
Hagrid
Crush.
got some. Hagrid got.
No. I'm gonna give yours to Hagrid.
I'll take them. I'll take every single one of those.
Yeah, 100%. No, let me tell you something I found out about this dude. Right? You look at Paxton right now. I found out this kid used to be fat.
Fat.
Bullshit.
Fat.
Bullshit.
Like 275 fat.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's a hat fat, bro.
Honestly, man, I'm thinking about getting fat again because I just want those jokes back. I want those jokes back. God damn it.
Yeah.
I can't tell fat jokes anymore. You're like, hey, that's
Dude,
bullying.
fat
I'm
comedian.
one of y'all.
Yeah.
You can't. We need to bring back fat comedians. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Bring it back. What now?
fat comedians. Like,
I mean, there's plenty.
there's but
Not making it.
funny though.
I mean, but there's. I'll say this for what comedy is. There's more out of shape comedians than there are in shape comedians. So Paxton, please stay.
Facts.
Paxton, please stay.
I can't push that on. Like, I'm not a healthy guy. I just wanted pussy. That's about it.
It's a respectable reason.
So how's that going for you?
It's in a lull. It's in a little bit of a lull.
Go back to the fat boy. Go back to the fat boy.
Exactly. I'll just be the fat dude with confidence. That's a fucking.
Go back.
Hey,
You might as well go back to the fat boy. Max.
fat boys of confidence they
hey,
be winning.
hey.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, tell us. You want to hear about your sex?
Married the girlfriend from the first grade. I don't want to hear nothing about what you're talking about.
Witness the powers in life, like.
And I'm still mad about it. Shut up.
I will say this. Let me just say this. Like, we finally. This is the most extensive setup we did for like Paxton. You were there when we were on the other corner.
This corner.
Yeah, right. So you kind of have been seeing this progression
Oh yeah.
of the setup, right?
Honestly, and it's nice. And holy shit, but the library bar is fucking
Fucking popping.
Oh my god.
Popping.
I mean, the median age is 35 years old, but that's something else.
If you're drinking, yeah, they're not even paying attention. This fucking speaker,
No, they're too busy drinking.
the speaker stopped working a long fucking time ago.
So they serve alcohol at the library?
What,
People are drinking?
Yeah.
bro?
Oh yeah.
They are drinking and they are trying to figure out if they want to put their bullshit out there for the world.
Look at
to
every
hear.
over there with the
Paxton,
king.
you were waiting around.
She definitely looks like she has not told her parents 50% of her life. That's she looks like she has not told her parents 50% of her life.
50% is,
Yeah.
That's everybody in the
A
room.
little bit. You look like you have things to hide. Like you. Yeah. You saw that.
What is she hiding?
Yeah.
I can't see your face. She's behind the speaker.
That's the question. Now,
From you.
All right, Paxton.
Are there any attractive women in the library bar? I've been working.
So many. There's so many.
Paxton looked at her for more than 3 seconds. I know.
How's it going? Oh, I love you. I love you.
Paxton Bailey.
Hey, Paxton, flex on her real flex on her real quick.
No. You got to stay humble. I like a sleeper's build. When I take my shirt off and then they go, oh.
Well, you know what? You called that because she turned around. So
I know. I did. Exactly.
Hey, so Paxton, I got to ask you. Am I going to trigger anything if, like, in public, I start calling you Faxton?
God damn it, that's a good one. God damn it, dude. 22 years and that just now made the precipice. My friends are fucking dumb.
Lord,
You gotta go back fast just to walk in that one. Like you gotta.
Hagrid, give me a fuck. He's distracted by women. God damn
Can we
it.
blame him?
No,
I already told her I loved her.
don't. I
I need to replace Hagrid.
Hagrid, no. Shut your fucking mouth. I will.
Hey, dude.
I'll shut up.
I will not allow you
Shut
to
up.
do this.
Stop.
I will not allow you to do that.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna shut
Yeah,
up.
stop. Don't do that. I like.
That was my hating side coming out.
Listen, say
That was
what
my hater side
Dog,
coming out.
Say what you want
on the
about
class.
me. Say what you want about
No,
me.
you're right. No, you're right.
But don't you fucking dare ever touch.
That was my hater side. It
Yeah,
came out.
yeah.
Poke his head out, Rocky.
Yeah, you.
And look at him. He definitely watched WWE, so he's going to put you in a power bomb. Like,
Look, I'm not worried about power bombs. I'm worried
You know
about
what,
him
dude?
I'm worried about him leaving. That's
No, yeah. Jason, he'll kill you with kindness. He will kill you with kindness because here's the thing.
is that what he calls it?
John wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
And I brought in a guest, and
none of us were here. You were here last week.
I was there, but John wasn't here. But we still made the show happen.
Was that last week with Miles?
No, 2 weeks ago. Say it. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. If I wasn't here, him and Jason would be able to put the show together. But if it was just me and him, and he did not show up, we're dead in the water.
Facts. I like
do it. It just wouldn't be as.
It would not. Yeah.
y'all were all popping around.
You'll see the episode next week. That's what happened.
No, like before all
Exactly
this
how it
like started up, y'all were popping around, and I took a look at the computer, and then once I did like this, I was like, oh yeah, I'm tech-tarded. Like I have no idea what's going on. I went to see like, is everything plugged in, and like that's the extent of my knowledge. No fucking idea.
All right. So Paxton,
That's so good. It's so fuck. See, my friends suck because they only came up with Paxtina for years.
that's why you keep coming back to that.
lazy.
That's why you-
That's lazy.
That's lazy. And you know what? That's what pissed me off. It's like, God damn it, motherfucker. Like,
I'm going to tell you the amount of pride that I have that in 23 years of life that I'm the first one to think of that, which like popped in my head so naturally. And I'm like, oh, somebody had to have said this
yeah.
in their
Damn.
lifetime.
No, I mean, like, look, I was like in my early 30s when somebody told me I had no neck, and like, I was like,
That's not even that bad, dude. I see head on legit shoulders.
His brother.
no, but I mean, I wasn't 275 fat, but I was I was bigger, and so my chest was eating some of my neck. But either way, I never noticed, and so like until I went home and I was like, yo, I don't have a fucking neck. Like, how the fuck did nobody make fun of me about this before
I thought y'all were my
now?
friend.
But you also had a crew of black rappers that called you out on that shit.
Yeah, but I hung out with black people my whole life. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
But
it's weird that nobody brought that up before I was in my.
I bet they thought that was like your number one thing because they always come in with like, you got bitch hips. I'm like, damn it. How did you know that was number 2 on my insecurity list?
Also, you also know that grade school wasn't making fun of hunchbacks until after
You went
1993.
to different school.
After
If I
1993,
had a hunchback, there was nobody would have left me alone. I don't know what you fucking talking about.
I mean, you were also an Indian in East Texas, so I can't imagine.
Okay, so I'm going to interrupt because I just remembered a fat story, and this will come over. Dude, I still think about this every
One
once.
memory shit after this. Tell your
The library, or not the library, the grandma's bar. Yes. So one time in 6th grade, this was like pinnacle fatness because it was just all baby fat and no muscle yet.
You haven't stretched out yet.
Not at all. I was still like 5'9". or something like that.
Yes,
and-
that's like an inch taller. I'm an inch taller than that, right?
Okay, but like in 6th grade, I walked down like our school stairs and I had stopped for a second and I thought I got out of the way enough or something like that. And then like one of the most popular girls in our grade, let alone the school,
What was her name?
Lauren Stovall.
Lauren.
Yeah. It's not her fault, but she definitely ruined a couple years for me. So shout out.
But go back to
Oh, yes. So I got out of the way a little bit, and then like she walked down the stairs and wasn't paying attention or something, and my ass cheeks and her ass cheeks lined up perfectly, and she immediately just quick wit, just like your ass is bigger than mine. And then 6th grade, I walked home in the rain during the middle of the day. Like having a fat ass as a dude is not okay when you're in middle school.
I mean, like
that's
grade.
That's not even a thought. Like I could even imagine. Like, oh, I have a fat ass. For somebody to point that out at that. Oh yeah, that.
But like 6th grade, that burns. You know what I mean,
Burned, dude.
it burns.
I mean, like I just said, I walked home in the rain that day. Like at 3rd period, I left like 2 hours into school.
It's
Your
like-
fat ass walked home
Yeah.
in the rain.
I did not have a fat ass. I was a fat ass.
He's like walking in the rain with a waterproof like Walkman, like lonely. I'm so lonely.
Walk me. This was like 2012. So Walkman's a little out. Like, I mean, I was 4, so I definitely had like the Discman.
Shock resistant CD players, then fucker. Here, waterproof.
Hey, you
My
got fat,
God.
and I gotta call you old.
Yeah. Well, he's older.
Graduated high school in '95. I still had a CD player in fucking high school.
Yeah,
So
he got
what the
it.
fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, he got it.
You talking about Walkman?
Yeah, but aftershock, the ones where like you can shake the CD player like Walkman.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Yeah,
about
but like 3 or 4 seconds, dude. You couldn't go very long with that shit.
Yeah,
Got a couple of jogging bumps. And
yeah,
Honestly, I remember those.
bro.
That's exactly why I was fat. It wasn't because I didn't want to run.
it's because
Like, 4 steps in, I'm like, oh, my tunes.
Can you imagine with all the runners with pre-shock Walkmans and they're going in and like they're listening to fucking Duran Duran and it's like
no way.
Duran Duran was so money for that explanation. I don't know a runner that doesn't like Rio.
I want to let you know this comedy shit. I do it too. You know.
You're right.
I just want
Tried
to
anyway. He
I
tried.
just want to let you know, Paxton. I do this comedy.
I overstepped. Okay, in his eyes. Look at his eyes.
Don't confuse him. He doesn't know what that sound is.
Yo,
yeah.
Laughter. Yeah.
I honestly think the whole bar just erupted in laughter.
But my man,
Honestly, I didn't think it was a laugh button. I thought it was the whole laugh track because, like, somehow they heard just that line. They're like, oh, of all tonight, that's the one you fucking hear.
Yeah, it's like on the third time I dropped the Paxton to see his eyes, like, yeah,
mistakes were made. Mistakes. Were made.
you're strong now. You're strong now.
Eject.
You follow back like 5 minutes and like, can I take that back? I'm just giving you full reign to fucking ruin my night.
Listen, you want to know why Paxton is great? He's sexy as fuck now.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Christ.
Well, like, here's the thing. So you were talking about the whole, like, no. Hey, you know what?
Glad somebody said it.
I mean,
Thank you, Haggard.
We got like a 10-minute commercial break. You wanna have bathroom sex?
You know what? You know what?
He's down for that.
You know what? That's how
Beyonce
hetero
moves here in like
I
2
am.
weeks. He's got to get
Yeah,
it now.
He's got to get it all out now.
Argue. That's how hetero I am.
My complaint is
I'll kiss you right now, dog.
this man's been on the show right now.
Hey, Haggard speaking. Go ahead, Haggard.
Yeah, I was just saying it's time to get the fuck off my show. No, I'm kidding.
Give me something, Earhart. Give me something, Earhart. No,
we've had a good 15 minutes, man. I
like it. I love it.
I
I want some more of it.
let me close this last statement because you were talking about Laura. What's her?
Lauren Stover.
Yeah, Laura, and your ass cheeks
Perfectly. Like,
perfectly, right?
like she's short as shit.
Right.
It just lined up.
Right.
Like she's got
Right.
ass cheeks on like her middle back. or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
And it just lined up perfectly. And
I really thought you
Right.
were going to say that you like farted right into your.
No, I think
I thought that's where this.
I think it was like the yin yang curve. Like when you see the yin yang and how they curve in the middle, like that's how it kind of was.
that's my puzzle piece.
A little
just
bit
out there.
you know? That's you're the bottom of your booty cheeks touch the top of her booty cheeks.
like
and
a
then,
singing, yeah.
yeah, like booty yang.
Except in like 6th grade, they were all still on like that anorexia kick. Everyone still had to be fucking.
That was funny. But you were talking about not wanting to have like a big booty in the 6th grade, which I agree. But you got into football.
Football and playing catcher. And like I just got bubble ass now.
Bubble ass.
Bubble.
And then did it like step up from there?
Stuff.
Not necessarily a lot. When I
Like,
lost the
dang,
weight,
bro, when
time.
these late.
Oh,
Oh, the
dude. Specifically,
Yeah.
black women love my ass. I like
Black women love ass on the dude. Like, okay.
anyone are here. Not
Waiting. That's what I was building for. To talk about
Happy to have
how
that.
he got into the mode of life where black women were feeding off that booty.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we're out
right.
of time.
Yeah, you're right. Next time we got to talk about library. Next time.
That's how I got to let a comedian do his build up. All
Gotta
right.
let a comic calm, right?
You took up so much time roasting me so specifically.
I got you water while you were so stressed.
I'm
Water's
I'm
free.
helping your show right now. Let's.
I know you are. You're doing a good job. Fuck.
I got you.
Oh man.
It hurts more. Like I don't give a fuck when he insults me. When it hurts. Man.
We just talking about how he kills the plants, and he's just murdering now. Just coming and slicing off heads. He booed you a minute ago.
No.
Eyes, bro.
Oh, you did.
No.
Oh, it happened. I was there.
No.
It was. I was there when it happened.
All right, so Pax, where can they find you?
I'm only on Instagram really at eBailey_comedy. Go and give that a check out, and then hopefully with more shows, I'll put some more clips up soon.
That's right. You know him as Fat Bailey _comedy, and make sure you guys.
Damn, dude. I'm gonna go home and like
Comedy.
I'm leaving my car here now. I got the 10 hours now. I'm just gonna run home.
I love you. I love
It's
you.
all love, buddy.
Listen, with the record, #1 free Tuesday.
So, finally, ladies and gentlemen, Frank
Well done,
Garner,
sir. Well done.
Fair, featured guests.
All right. I know you got some subjects that we got to talk about. You got a topic. I know you've been sitting on a topic.
Are you
Yeah.
trying? Hey, boys, I do have to ask this question. Sorry. Considering our later than usual start time, I want to know if you want to just poop shoot guess through. Like you want to move on.
Yeah. Shoot it up.
Let's
go.
go.
Let's shoot it up.
Crack.
You're gonna have
Let's go.
to introduce my.
Bring him on.
What is your name? Tyler. You guys ready?
Tyler, ladies and gentlemen, y'all make some noise for our
Tyler
next
today?
guest.
It's Tyler.
Tyler coming in.
No, I thought it was like a female Tyler, but it was Tyler
Oh, it's
Varela. A DFW most interesting comedian in DFW. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Varela is on Honor Don't Care.
Hey guys. Oh wow.
You like that shit?
Yeah, I love it. How's it going?
It's going.
It's an honor. Appreciate it. Thank you for getting me up here and stuff.
No, thanks for coming, Tyler, because it was contingent for you to come today. All right, everyone else is signing up for features, but Tyler needed to come today.
Yeah.
He had no choice because Tyler wanted to be on the Library Bar Talent Showcase next Wednesday on May 10th.
Oh, you putting stipulations on
Oh, yeah, because the only way you can be on the Library Bar Talent Showcase is if you show up to the library bar on a Tuesday night, either for karaoke open mic or for the live podcast party. Tyler
I
had
don't know how
one
to feel
shot.
about that.
Tyler had one shot, and he fucking did it.
Hey guys, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to drive out here to Fort Worth. I don't know what that sound was.
It was. I know it sounds new. It sounds new. It's applause.
John doesn't register it either. So.
Okay.
Shut the
It
fuck up,
sounds
man.
like
Do
a
it.
rock. Sounded like a rock.
When he was laughing, he's like, what the fuck's that?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for validating that shitty ass fucking joke he said.
Hey, I'm just happy to be on the radio. I'm not really sure what to do with my hands, but I appreciate everyone coming out and turning this on. There's television here and watching this on the radio.
Yeah, well, this is not television. This is streaming.
Yeah. Hey,
What year are you?
what year?
What year are you?
In.
We're in
like what-
2023, but what year are you in?
It's like 2023 right now. I think, right, bro?
No, what year are you in that like it's like only I'm on this television program.
He didn't say tell. He said radio.
Radio. Oh yeah, radio.
He's broadcasting on the radio.
Man.
He's going even further back.
Hey, Shawn, right? The radio is still around, man. It's still alive and well. I'm just trying to watch this basketball game. If you guys want to keep on talking, I heard there was going to be some spicy stories, some shit being dug up about me that you wanted to talk to me about. So,
Oh, you want to bring it up already, Tyler?
I talking about the biker at the bar that almost whooped my ass.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was you?
I did. Yes, that was him.
I've been hearing this story over and over again for.
Was Anarch?
For the last, oh yeah, they might as well been. It was in the last 24 hours, but you know how much is circulated? Oh, it happened last night. Do you know how many comedians already know about it, Tyler?
At least two.
No. There were people that were not at Canucks in Louisville that did not see it that knew that Tyler Varela had the fear of his life on stage.
Of Yahweh.
How long have you been doing comedy?
About 3 years now.
3 years.
What do you have against the Hells Angels?
No, it wasn't Hells Angels, bro. It was Dickweed MC.
Is that what it was?
That's what it was.
Yeah,
It was Dickweed MC of Frisco, Texas. All right, because they laughed at all my jokes on the patio. That's all. That's how I know. Remember, but that guy that walks up to you, man, the way he fucking sold that situation,
dude. His stride, his shoes.
He was a stool.
Tell the story. I don't know what's going on.
I'll tell you from the outside perspective because he was.
I don't want to hear. Learn to do an interview. Please tell the story, Tyler, of what happened to you.
Hey, man, what's your name, young man?
I am Blue Label Johnny.
Blue Label? I'm Red Label Tyler. Give me some of that.
Yeah.
Hey, this is yours, by the way. I stole that from you last night, but I almost got hit by that biker.
This lighter is now circulating.
Yeah. Toss it over. I need it.
You need it?
I need that lighter right there.
Yo, this light. Can I tell you something? This lighter's been circulating because Miles Francis gave me this lighter after he hosted the show. I let him borrow it.
Right on.
He gave it to me at Canucks last week. He gave it back to me.
You know, you keep that.
And now I let this fucking fuck borrow it. And I'm like, where did it go? Where did it go? And he brought it back. You know what, Tyler? Give it to me. Tyler.
He's asking for that. It's weird, but he's doing it.
No, he doesn't know his love. All right, can you catch it? 1, 2, 3. You know what? That was your hand. That was your hand.
I blame Shawn.
No, that was a good throw.
It was a good throw. I just only touched it with one finger.
Thank
That
you.
was the problem.
Thank
That's
you.
all me.
Thank you, Hagrid.
Yeah.
Thank you. 2/3 win.
It's not because he pulled a Roma.
All right, so Tyler, tell the story. What happened last night?
All right, word. Let's get into it.
So,
There was this big guy. He was about like he was big. He was like, wow, how tall do you say he was?
6'4",
6'4", 6'5", a real man.
200 and
Like in comparison to Paxton, like how much bigger than Paxton?
He was fucking way bigger than Paxton, man. This guy was a
God
giant.
damn.
oh no,
Bigger
he
than
was
anyone
bigger
in
than
this
Paxton.
bar.
Yeah.
He was
He was bigger than Paxton. Like he wasn't like stocky muscle, but like he was just a big dude. He was a Sasquatch of a biker man.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
It makes him an obvious target for a good joke, you know, because give it to him, you know he can take it with that big fucking back, and he ain't gonna take no shit. And like,
So what happened? What happened? What'd you
so
say?
I forget what I actually said. I just said, "Hey, you know, you in the back in the black." I was trying to rhyme. I was rapping in that day, but it was yesterday sometime. But I said, "Hey, what's up, fella?"
Hey, last night.
Last night, back in the day, I quit ever since. But no, man, the guy, he looks like a biker. I wanted to get in. I felt cool. I wanted to wear his leathers. And I'm like, boss, what's the name of the biker club? And he's like, Dickweed, MC, Dickweed. And I was like, that's fucking, cap. I did not believe him.
you told the man his fucking biker club name was fake?
Yeah, well,
It was Cap. It was Cap.
or yeah, fake.
It
We
means
just made it
fake.
fake.
Like,
You were
I
fake.
didn't know what that meant.
yeah, thank you, Hager, for fooling.
He knew.
Fooling
He
Shawn.
tries so fucking hard, brother. I gotta swing in with a win sometimes.
I know. It's a
I appreciate you guys having me on here.
Hip to my hop, you know.
But anyway, it wasn't that. It was just me not believing like his name of the biker club. So we just started walking towards me with the stride of a giant. He looks deranged. I don't know how to explain it. He came out of the dark into the light. I was scared. You should have seen my face. I was just really upset because he was walking towards me, and his feet. I could hear his fucking feet and his dick. Or like everything was just so big and scary. So I was just staring him in the eyes as he got closer. And I said, "Oh man, I'm so glad you're fucking smiling right now," because he stood in front of me and took off his jacket like a beast. Showing me the back.
As he's walking up to you, he's taking off his cut. Where it's almost like he's about to throw the fuck down, right?
Yeah.
Like even from a back view, he's like taking it off like he's about to fuck this dude up and didn't want to get blood on his leather. That's what he was walking up. And like
I don't think they're afraid to get blood.
I know, but like that's what it seemed like. Maybe he cared that much for his cut. You know what I mean? But like then, as he gets closer, he like gently like takes it and like presents it to like Tyler.
Just like a nice token
Very
of
nice
like respect.
presentation.
Like he respected me because I'm respectable. And I was like, I just whispered to him when he was close out of the mic, like, "Thank you for not kicking my ass." So. And everyone was just kind of like, no, actually, I had a bunch of comic friends there watching me do this. But nobody stood up in my defense when a huge man was walking
That's
towards
about how I would expect that.
Throughout he was about 6.5 minutes into his set when this happened. The biggest point, I started dying laughing to see the fear in his eyes
scared.
as it happened.
That's what the humor
And
is.
I had already gone out. I was hanging out with this dude. I knew he was like, "Yo, this is a gentle giant for sure," right? But seeing Tyler's reaction and the fear in his eyes, the entire place just was. Everyone was out of their seats, like fucking just dying, fucking laughing. And
I'm assuming nobody filmed it.
nobody filmed it, dude. Nobody.
I was about to be my new daddy, I guess. He seems, I don't know. Actually, he was a cool
You
guy.
could have been a member of the Dickweed MC. Like, if he'd have jumped you, that'd have been like, initiation.
So initiation, yeah, exactly. Like we went outside afterwards and he told me, like, I understand how I seem threatening and I got your back, bro. You can make fun of anyone in that bar now. My name's Brock and I got your back, bro. And I'm like, hey, I
Wow.
appreciate it. I hope
Yeah.
you
Good job, Brock.
Yeah.
Brock's a man.
Brock was a man, dude. His hands were legitimately dirty, had black scuffs.
Dried blood.
Yeah, like black scuffs on his hands. Like I'm not even fucking with you.
He's the scariest guy we've seen in my life.
Like I literally suggested hand sanitizer very casually, and he literally went, It's just like,
At this point,
at this point, everyone has been shaking my hand already. I'm like, all right. Did he hug you? Did he hug you?
Oh yeah, he touched me. I'm like,
in his no place.
I'm like, no, bro, my bad's yeah, exactly.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you that moment that happened last night is it's battling. It's battling in comparison to the most memorable moment I've ever had with Tyler Varela.
What's up? Tell him, Shawn.
All right, I had
Tell him, Shawn.
I have to tell
Now it's your turn.
now is my turn. All right, I respect your decision.
Learning how to interview.
I appreciate him telling the story. But I have to tell the story because
I love Hagrid.
this is the moment that Tyler Varela met my fiance.
Okay, right on.
Okay. And it was a random Monday in McKinney at the Comedy Arena. And Pilar was still in town till Tuesday morning. So I was like, I'm going to go on a comedy run. So she comes with me. Tyler was one of the first individuals that came up, right? And if you guys don't know Tyler, Tyler's natural demeanor in one word would be uninterested. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't care.
Naturally uninterested, right? And so, like, I'm walking up. I'm like, hey, yo, Tyler, you've heard me say jokes about my fiance before and shit.
You told jokes about your fiance before. And
Yeah.
I knew that you had
So you know about it, right? So, like, I'm like, hey, Tyler. I'm like, hey, man, like, is my fiance Pilar? Pilar, this is Tyler Varela. And so Tyler, like, first thing he does is, like, before he turns around, he just rolls his eye. He's like, another motherfucker trying to just emulate that he's happier than I am or some shit. This very uninterested, right? Finally, he turns around, looks at Pilar, and it goes exactly like this. He goes, but hi, I'm sorry, was it Pilar? Pilar? Hi, I'm Tyler. Like, wow, you're very beautiful. You're just very beautiful.
Shawn, this is a bad recap, dude. I just said, you're really, really pretty.
You told her you're beautiful. You told her you were pretty.
I told her several beautiful. I said it's 3 compliments. You're really pretty. You're really, really beautiful. And it's good to meet you because you're so goddamn gorgeous. Like,
yeah.
That's what I said.
She let that her because the reason why I know that is her recap was like, that was funny. I've never met one of your friends that said that I was attractive in 3 different ways, like right away.
So, like, just gorgeous. Like, and I was just taken aback when my heart fluttered a little. And I was just like, when I stopped looking at her, I started to miss her. It was kind of fun. And I was still in the same fucking room. Yeah, man. Like,
He's like the first motherfucker to swoon on my girl that I didn't want to fuck up. I was like laughing so hard. The way he reacted seeing my Beyonce, like, and then there was a bitterness that came over him. Like right after he called her like pretty and beautiful, he was forced to have to look at my face, and he's like, "So you're with Shawn, right? Like this is
are you okay?
for real? This is actually this is like a serious thing that
that to this day that was the best day of my fucking life. Jesus Christ! I've only met her once, and I'd meet her again, but I'm nervous now, man.
Hey, guess what? She's moving here in like 3 weeks. So like,
Oh man, I just like it wasn't like anything like out of the ordinary for me to react that way because I'm just so fucking authentic. But at the same time, I wanted to give her due a little bit, like just be so nice because I mean she give her flowers. Give her her flowers. She's just,
there's been guys that give her flowers, but the way you did it,
no man, on God.
You know what? Bravo. It was well delivered.
You're welcome, man. Do not mention that.
Listen,
Do not mention that.
because
she's probably watching the podcast right now.
like she's met people and friends and like guys in my circle, and she's like, I wasn't, I don't know what it is about that guy, but I wasn't very comfortable. But with you,
Comfortable.
she's like, he's funny.
She loved it.
He's funny.
Great.
She did love it. I mean, she loves natural praise. I give it to her often, but she did love the way that delivery happened, Tyler.
Oh man, I wish we could go back to that day, man. Oh man.
The good old
Oh, and then didn't I want you on the Doodle Comedy Jam? Didn't I hit you up for the Doodle Comedy Jam?
I don't recall. I don't.
It was the one on March 30th, and you said that you were going out of town.
yeah.
Yeah, it was that. She came to the show.
There we go, and I missed that on.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, next Wednesday.
Oh, you won't be here. You won't be here. There'll be another Mexican performer there.
Beyonce was there that night too.
Who?
Maria.
Oh, she came out later, though.
Yeah, Maria's not as pretty.
Oh, you haven't met Maria.
Maria's not as pretty as Pilar.
You don't know about Maria, but she's not here to defend herself, so I don't know. I'm not going to let you catch
the closer it gets to her, the closer it gets to her coming down here, the more like caution you have to take for all that shit.
Hagrid. Because you came for the show.
Yeah.
But you didn't come for the after party.
Right. I didn't get
You
to
met Pilar.
You didn't.
Right.
You didn't.
I didn't
get
even
to
meet
Mariah.
I didn't even meet
Maria.
Pilar.
You did
I
not
didn't even
meet.
get to meet her.
No, you did not meet
I
Maria.
was just running gun. No, I didn't either iteration of your fiance.
Yeah, right. Like
Still like
the tequila
there's-
iteration of my fiance.
Yeah, like I was hanging out with Shawn and Pilar like the whole time. Then I went to get a drink and I came back, and then it was Shawn and Maria.
Mm-hmm.
Maria, the whole other animal.
Pilar. You met her as Pilar.
Right.
But if she puts a couple tequilas in her, I've been explaining this to VLJ, man.
I didn't, but a lot of people say,
but when he met,
drink, they get to a certain level. No, like her, like facial features and everything. Like she looks like a different
person. Yeah.
Really?
The way she, don't, all right, relax.
Like,
Relax,
man,
Tyler.
I'm assuming she had a full
Relax,
face of
Tyler.
makeup.
Relax, Tyler. I see your mind cooking. I see his mind
I'm
cooking.
assuming she looked really nice that night. He met her.
I mean, she looked very like general to how you know her.
She was very dressed up.
Yeah.
Very dressed up that night.
Oh yeah.
And then out of nowhere, it looked like
Oh,
he wouldn't
yeah.
clean her makeup off. Like,
Oh, I
it
didn't
was
say
weird.
but babe, you can get mad at John for that later. She watches the show live.
She looked amazing that night. Maria did not look amazing.
Tyler,
All right.
don't worry, Tyler. It's still your feel. Even Maria's still your feel, Tyler. Don't worry.
Man, I'm
Don't let me get between you and Shawn. I like Pilar, but not like that.
No, it was
respects.
no, it was
Yes.
when it happened. It was when it happened. It's actually when I gained the most respect for Tyler. I had some respect for Tyler, but when that happened,
Check it up.
it was like, you know what? This is a real one right here. It's a real one. You know? So
I'm glad you guys had me on here so we could talk about those couple things because
Yeah.
really just to clear the air, especially with you in the middle here to kind of mediate the situation. I think that helps. But God bless both of you guys, and I hope you go to church on Sunday, man. And,
Wow.
hey, ladies and gentlemen, hey, Tyler Varela, even though you're the shittiest fucking social media person, where can people find you?
you can follow me on Instagram. I got it out the mud from about 10 years ago, so hit me up on Instagram. It's just my fucking name. There's a space before it and the end in the middle. I think. Underscores.
Underscore.
Yeah, underscore spaces works the same.
Yeah, no, underscore.
Search it. It'll find it.
Yeah, underscore Tyler underscore Varela. That's what it is.
All right, man. Anything else you can find me on? Just, I mean,
Let
if
him
you guys
know.
want
He
to
doesn't know about it.
track me down, follow me on Snapchat. I guarantee you'll fucking follow back. And also, I keep my the location on at all times, so you can like literally follow me to the right places anywhere you want. So, and I encourage it too. So, thank you guys for following me on Snapchat.
Hey, man. Thank you for coming to the show.
Yeah, brother.
And, see Tyler Varela live in comedy at the Library Bar Talent Showcase next Wednesday, May 10th at 8:30 p.m. You can catch Tyler Varela. Thank you for coming up,
Thank you
brother.
guys.
Motherfucker had me tearing up. God damn. It's not that different from his comedy set, but he has me tearing up and shit. That's why, like, his shirt used to be like a bright white, but it's soaked in his natural tears that it's kind of turned a little off white. You know, over the years.
How you feeling over there, boys?
Con changes. How we feeling?
Yeah, talk to me.
Well,
Feels good to be back.
it does feel good to be back, and it feels
I missed not being here 2 weeks ago. It didn't
Yeah.
feel right. Look, I was trying to pop in at the very end, but like my ass had not like. By the time I arrived in Dallas, I had been up for 48 hours.
Oh,
And I
God.
slept. And my ass,
48 hours at 46 years old?
yeah, motherfucker, I go harder than most people. Like,
Yeah,
don't fuck
well,
with me.
most 46 years old for sure.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, goddamn. Look, I go harder than most 30s.
Yeah.
Look, there were 18-year-olds, 20-year-olds with my son, and like 21-year-olds. They were all every night that I was there. They were all asleep before me.
I'll give you that because you and I have had some fucking late nights.
Yeah.
and-
Like, you're not gonna part of me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
who the fuck you are.
I'll give that to my boy.
So I can't remember how long I was at DFW airport after I had landed because like my ass was like I was like, God damn it. Like I literally got on that damn
Did
bus
home look
to
different?
get to my car, like 3-4 different buses. Like, cause I was getting off at the wrong spot because like I was delirious.
Yeah. But you made it back, which is the important thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't
How
I
did
was
you feel-
flying.
How did you feel? You watched last week's or the 2 weeks episode ago. How did you feel about it?
Y'all did y'all's thing. And,
Yeah.
like, without me, just the vibe ain't right.
It ain't different. It ain't the same.
It was different. I mean, that's what it was.
Jason, can we agree? Can we agree that
Agree.
it was not the same?
Oh, it wasn't.
It was not the same.
I had that feeling the first 15 minutes of us going on air tonight.
Yeah.
It was actually like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Like you don't catch a little bit or whatever, but yeah.
How are you feeling?
How are you feeling,
Yeah,
Henry?
how are you feeling,
What
Henry?
does-
Like, let's talk
How
about.
do you feel? How does the
talk
heart and
about-
soul
hold on.
of this show feel?
Yeah, how are you feeling from 15 minutes before we started
Right.
and 15 minutes after we started? Like, how are you feeling?
Different. I'm doing much better now. We have so you don't know it yet, but my switcher was stolen from a gig and we had to upgrade and really scramble. And it's like an entirely new, like I have a fucking router.
You have
around
a new
the table
table,
now. Yeah,
dog.
I got,
Like, you were operating off a cart.
I did this at home once I got everything from Amazon. I was messing with it, trying to do it from the house, and I was like, I'm gonna need a bigger boat. Like,
And not only
realized
is our gear set up, now it's even the real estate.
I know.
The real
Yeah.
estate is.
We taking up this space. Well, we
in a
finally
little bit.
figured out how this setup is going to be. So what you guys are seeing right now, this is how the setup is always going to be at Library Bar. It is not shifting from this point.
I like this.
I like
Yeah.
this. I'm cool with it.
Add is a light in that direction.
I can do that.
So that, like, I mean, I don't, you don't,
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
but I mean, like, but just so that the green room or our holding area has a little
Also,
bit
with
of
the
shine.
upgrade of our switcher, maybe we can throw in one more camera just to show the guests that are waiting.
Yeah, that'd be a good
Absolutely.
segue into commercials and shit like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Hagrid? Should we take a break real quick and then?
Yeah, I think you boys need to stretch your legs, drink some water, and we'll come back with.
And we need some
Jim
commercials
Long.
planned.
Yeah, we need you guys, if you're paying attention to this broadcast, go ahead and take advantage of these amazing offers from the incredible sponsors here. We are going to be right back with Honor Don't Care. I'm Shawn K, the Showman. This is
I am Blue Label Johnny.
Jason Dyer on the back, y'all. We'll be right back.
This is On Air Don't Care.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metal work, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
It's your boy Blue Label Johnny giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk.
And we're back.
And we're
Already, ladies and gentlemen, this is On Air Don't Care, and I am Blue Label Johnny.
I'm Shawn K, the Showman, and of course, behind the scenes, running the real magic of this show, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Dyer of Deep Video Live,
a.k.a. Hagrid the Plug.
aka Hassan El Savior.
And of course, we are broadcasting live at the Library Bar in downtown Fort Worth. And it's popping in this motherfucker.
Clapping. Like, so we told John 2 weeks ago that we had over like 200 people in the bar, and I'm pretty sure that we have surpassed that number tonight. Yeah, we have surpassed
for sure. We're damn sure.
Surpassed that number tonight. And we have some characters because I know that this is convention season, y'all. So I know that we got some characters that coming in the convention, but I think we have an individual.
You certainly do.
Ready to come on?
Yeah, let me go ahead and let me do the intro thusly. Wait, we're gonna get right there, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring on Jim Long from ANC TV.
Yes.
Let's go.
This guy has been a like, he doesn't realize it, but low key a fucking mentor for the shit that I've been doing.
Fuck yeah.
This should be a great time.
Hell yeah.
Jim, ready to come on, Jim?
Let's go ahead. Bring up everybody. Give it up for
Come on. Yeah.
Jim.
Hey boys, I want to tell you something. Mr. Jim over here, he knew he was coming on, so he went over here to this camera 3. He's like, hold on, let me fix that shit real quick. Yeah. He's like, look.
No. I was doing it to help the show overall. It wasn't about me.
Yeah.
I didn't assume you were doing it to make it look bad. So I was like, he must see something I didn't. So,
and one thing, like Jim walked in, is like we have like him as his like mentor,
sure,
like Hagrid's mentor. But like, does good hair stick together? Is that kind of what it is?
Bro, I know, right? Like,
is it what it is, dude?
Well, you know, it's funny. It's funny you bring that up. Sometimes people say, "Did you get your hair cut?" You know, when you see people got their hair cut, If you look at pictures of me,
No, I don't know what that's. I don't know what that's like.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's see what you got. Pick your head off.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Yeah, no, I want them to see. I want them to see.
Oh no, everybody here know. Everyone on there don't care knows. Blue Label Johnny don't
Yeah.
got no hair.
Two brown, beautiful fucks, Jim. That's who you're talking to. But this is not plugs. Like when you hang around DFW. What the fuck? No, when you
don't know that.
No, when you hang around DFW, I don't think those are plugs. Those are not plugs.
No, those are not plugs.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
exactly. Credit. Give
Look,
credit.
when I get my fake joint, I'm gonna tell you it's real too. So I mean, like,
Man. You
if
ain't
I
getting no
ever
fake
get
joint.
plugs, I'm gonna tell you, I'm Haggard the plug up.
That's what the fuck you're going for?
I'm waiting for Haggard.
I hair grid the plug.
I'm waiting for Haggard to come through for my hair plugs. But anyway,
Hell no.
Jim, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, what's your little pedigree? Like, how do you know our Mr. Oz?
How did
Like,
you
know what I'm
become
saying?
this beautiful Giants mentor?
Well, in 2005, I was running sound on the Bone in Deep Ellum,
Okay.
and everybody kind of was saying, "Jim, the high pitch squeal," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking? What? I don't hear it." Well, there was one. I went to the doctor afterward. It said, "Jim, you're deaf in your left ear." 93% of my left ear is deaf. 40% of my left, the high end tones, I don't hear at all. So I don't hear that stuff in different ranges.
So if you're looking for the best sound quality engineer right here, you just go ahead and hit him.
No. That show on Top of the Bone that day, I decided I was sitting kind of depressed because I'm a musician, a guitar player, songwriter. I sing. I started a band called Eclipse in 1978.
Hell yeah, do it all, baby.
And all of a sudden, I'm faced with I couldn't hear I can't tune my own guitar anymore back then because I couldn't hear enough its definition to tell. So I heard Rush Limbaugh on the radio one day. I'm listening to this guy, and he says, the key to happiness, I've known rich people that are unhappy and poor people. He says, the key to happiness is find something you like doing and then find a way to get paid for it. So in October of 2006, I did my first live broadcast with a little bar in Arlington. I won't say the name of it. It was a shithole. And from then till now, I've been doing it ever since. And for the first 5 years or so, I didn't make any money with it because I had no idea what I was doing. I mean, the audio was a bigger part than the video for me. It was really hard. Mark David Wade. Mark Wade, I love you, buddy. He came out and he mixed up a separate mixer, all this crap month after month. I literally spent at O'Reilly's Bar in Dallas. I spent 5 months, and I worked 5 nights a week, every single night for free. That was happening. I had to learn my craft before I could ask money.
Yeah, there we go. Building your craft.
I definitely. Can I get some horns?
Give him the air horn. Give him the air horn.
horns from Jim on that one.
There we go. Come on.
I'm sorry. Someone was talking to me.
I love that.
Yeah, another woman, of course, trying to talk to Haggard.
Yeah.
Big surprise.
Big surprise.
Haggard did terrible.
So building the craft. Go on.
So I kept going to get better, and I guess people started liking my work. And next thing I know, they're calling me, and I'm the official video guy for many of the bigger bands in Dallas area. Many of the tributes they love. They've been on ANC TV many times, and along the way, I guess in 2017. Yeah, 2017. I got a call one day. Is this Jim Long? I said, yeah, ANC TV. I said, yes, it is. And my name's James Stubblefield. I'm with Miller Broadcast Pro Audio Video. I would like you to be the video guy at Lava Cantina in the Colony. And I'm like, what is a Lava Cantina? I've never heard of it before. It's brand new. He said, well, here's the address. It's not in the book. It's not even on the matches. It haven't opened yet. So on 5/3/2017, I drove up to the venue, and there's this place where the wall stops, and you can see a gate. You can see the main stage. The stage is 7 feet off the ground.
Right by my house.
30 feet across.
Yep.
It's a big, beautiful
venue. It's a great venue.
Right in the grandscapes in the Colony. I mean, like, and this is before it was built. So,
when I went there for my orientation, the day before we went open, they were bringing the tables and furniture out. I thought of the Titanic. I thought the silverware had never been used. The beds had never been slept in. That kind of thing. All brand new stuff coming out right there as I'm setting the final thing, getting ready for the first broadcast the next day on 5/4/2017. And again, they must have liked my work because about 6 weeks later, they promoted me to switcher. I was just camera operator day one. And they gave me the whole freaking place. I mean, I was in charge of everything you saw, including the light array on the main stage, multiple video cameras. My job, I rocked 3 computers a night. One fed content, one was the video switcher, and one was the light system around the
God damn.
And I got
Do it all, baby.
I had no
Oh, baby.
Come on, dude. Got you, dude.
when Vince Neil from Motley Crue was there. So a lot of times the big guys like that will bring their own crew in, their own light guys.
Right.
But that never happened. On Vince Neil Day, I knew I was going to get bumped. I knew I was going to get there and somebody else was going to sit in my chair. And it was cool. I was ready for that.
It's a valid expectation, right?
Exactly. I mean, one of the biggest names, and
Right.
Same thing was true with Brett Michaels. Same true with Rick Derringer. Rick Derringer was an amazing show. Lou Graham, Mark Chestnut, all these not the tribute, but the actual people, you know.
Yeah.
And that day came, it's like cool. And Vince Neil at one point he comes stage left. I'm actually on stage 15 feet from center because of the logistics where I had to be. And Vince Neil just like 2 feet in front of me, turns his head, sweat flies off on me. Type of thing. It was pretty cool. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I worked with
Snoop Dogg performed in Lava Cantina.
I worked with him a few times. Yeah. The first time he was Lava, I got camera 2 up in the VIP nest. I got him a tight shot going. There's a 20-foot video wall. He takes this big blunt out, right? Lights are smoking and stuff. And the camera 2 tight shot, giant video wall, giant blunt. And then he looks at me sitting on stage. Snoop Dogg looks at me. He points to his handler and points at me. He brings me the blunt from Snoop Dogg to me. Now, we're under contract not to use drugs or do while working. They didn't care about pit gas. But then Snoop Dogg sends a big blunt to me.
You can't say no.
Right. I mean, I'm sitting at the edge of the stage, is really right here, right? There's a 6 foot, 7 foot drop off. Thousands of people, standing room only. Snoop Dogg's right there, 20-foot video wall. And then this blunt comes over to me. And I took it. I thought, okay, I know the owner's out there. I know my boss is out there. I could get fired for this. But then Snoop Dogg literally fucking looking at me. Sorry about the profanity if I'm upsetting anyone.
No.
I don't
care.
Snoop Dogg's looking at me. So I took a hit off of it. Tasted good. I thought, shit. Took a second one. Passed it back. Looked down at my equipment. I thought, oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
I literally had to say, okay, Joe, we'll get 1, 2, 3. Okay, back to work. Okay, I got you, Mr. Dog. Let's go.
Like, I can't even think of a situation where it would be acceptable to refuse the joint.
Yeah, I would like.
I don't even know that situation.
That's
that
like a world star fail, if anything. If you were to like deny a blunt from fucking Snoop Dogg, that's a world star fail.
You've never smoked weed in your life.
Absolutely. If Snoop Dogg, I don't care who the human being is. If Snoop Dogg hands you a blunt,
you have to smoke.
You have to smoke it.
I'm living proof of that. One more about that. About a year later, we'll see, but millennials won't know it. But Gallagher, anybody know the name? You bring Sledge-O-Matic. I remember him when I was a kid. I mean, I'm that old. He came in, and I Mr. Gallagher said, "It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I've been Sledge-O-Matic when I was a kid." And he says, well, have a good show, Mr. Gallagher. And he says, hey, it'll be a better show if you get Gallagher a joint. Just like that.
If you get Gallagher a joint?
If you get Gallagher a joint.
It'll be a better show if you get Haggard a joint.
I tell him, I said, well, Mr. Dog.
Fortunately, he's the plug, so we don't have to.
I told him I hadn't done with it. I said, we're not allowed to bring it up here, but, have a good show. And he said it again. Hey, better show if you. About 20 minutes later, he comes back again and says, you better show it. Get Gallagher a joint. Just like that.
I mean, this dude's talking about Gallagher. He's talking about Snoop Dogg. He's hung out with Haggard. I feel like Jim only hangs out with fucking great-haired fucks. Great-haired fucks. That's all.
Oh, wow.
Jim hangs out with great-haired fucks.
Hey, my fiance, Sweet Nancy, she's 42.
He's like, I almost did this event with Dane the Rock Johnson. I was like, get the fuck out of my face.
I mean, by your logic, though, I could say that he honestly hangs out with more bald people than gray-haired people.
Really? I haven't.
Right there. Look at I'm looking at the guy right there.
Jim, tell me a bald person that you've done a show for.
The singer for Infinite Journey. You know Infinite Journey? The tribute band Infinite Journey?
Of course he doesn't.
Google that shit. You'll see first off a lot of videos I made for them.
Is it Journey cover band?
Journey tribute band. A really good tribute band.
They're really good. I've seen them. I've seen it.
Yeah. Their singer named Donovan. I call him the voice.
Is he Filipino?
I have no idea.
Because I know that Journey brought on a new lead singer.
This is not
no.
It was a tribute band. That's what I was thinking.
This is yeah.
All right, well, all right, so that's one.
So there's one for you that I can pull off the top of my head. But you know what? I want to back up for just a minute. This is the show's called On Air Don't Care, right?
Yes, correct. Right.
On Air Don't Care.
I'm gonna add a section to it.
Let's go.
Hold on. Shit, I hate it when I've got ADD and a thought comes into my brain and it freaking leaves.
Right out. Yeah.
That's definitely a segment on this.
Oh, and now for something completely different.
That is the.
We had a segment from Jim called "Now for Something Completely Different."
Mm.
This is a PSA to anyone that wants to be a strip club DJ. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In a different life, a long many millennia ago, I was a strip club DJ,
Okay.
and I did pretty good at it, I guess. And I went to a place called Steppers in Arlington. Anybody know Steppers?
Legendary. That's a legendary bar. Yeah.
They were converting it from a country western bar
Yeah.
to a strip club.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here's what happens. For those of you who don't know, when you get an audition, you go into the club and you actually operate the gear. You talk in the mic. Hey guys, right round side number. Whoop up. You know,
I've lived that life.
there you go. Well, at Steppers, it was open. It wasn't. It was still saws are going. People, carpenters are hammering, building the stages, and there are several DJs in there. And I stood there in line with all these others, like I don't know, 4 or 5, and they're all mimicking, playing like the bar's open. They play, round time. But you got hammering, you got sawing, the lights are on. I thought, you know what? I'm going to do something completely different. So when my turn went, I got up, and there you see the general manager and these other DJs just auditioned right before me. I guess a couple after me, whatever. And I got a microphone, and I thought to myself, Jim, to do what they did would be lame. So I said, so you guys want to see if I'm qualified? I looked at the general manager. I looked at the general manager. You want to see if I'm qualified? I said, well, I graduated Harvard. That's how I blew that. I attended Juilliard. I graduated from Harvard Business School. I lived in a black flag, had a pretty good time during that. I've seen The Exorcist at least 167 times. Every single time it gets funnier. Not to mention the fact you're talking to a DJ. So what do you think? You think I'm qualified? And the moment I said, so what do you think? I looked back at the general manager, and do you think I'm qualified? The other DJs all
Fucking Beetlejuice, bro.
they put their heads down. It's like they put that gold fiddle on Johnny's feet because he knew that he'd been beat. I stepped out of the booth, and sure enough, he says, "You're hit," right in front of everybody. And there's a blonde guy named Paul. I'll never forget his face.
The blonde guy named Paul.
A blonde guy.
Paul's, man.
I didn't know him. He just auditioned right before me. He saw me do what I just described. He literally went like this. Put his head down because he knew I locked it up. Well, about 2 years later, I'm in Dallas at a different club. I go in for an audition. The same guy, the same blonde-haired Paul,
Damn it.
just finished his audition. He steps down off the stairs from the back because he saw me. And he said, "Shit."
Fucking Paul's, man.
It happened again. Well, I auditioned, and again, I beat him twice in a row.
Yo, fuck yeah, dude. Well, you made the climb.
Shout out to Paul.
Shout out to Paul.
I love you, brother. Whoever you are, I did it with nothing personal.
Whoever you are, Paul. Just another Paul.
So earlier, I was slightly distracted. Did you guys go into discussion of what ANC TV actually is? How
AMC?
We haven't.
It's very close to AMC. I just figured it's just as balling.
we got a little bit of a queue. So for all interested parties, I want to say you got about 3 or 4 minutes to tell
We'll get you.
what ANC TV is.
Well, Jim, go ahead. Why don't you give us that wrap up right quick?
Well, when I had to go to video because I couldn't do audio anymore, America's Nightclubs Television, ANCTV. Every band,
America's Nightclub.
America's Nightclubs Television.
Sounds a lot like fucking what On Air Don't Care is. I'm just gonna say that.
There's a lot of verisimilitude.
Every band that we hear on the radio and has something in common. They played a first gig somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And my whole life has been about that. When I was 9 years old, I heard a Don McLean sing American Pie on the radio. He says, "I knew if I had my chance, I could make those people dance and maybe they'd be happy for a while."
You are a singer.
And so my goal in life has been to write a #1 song. When I got all fucked up on cocaine when I was 20, it kind of stupidest thing I ever did in my life. My daughter being born saved my life. And so coming out of all this, I thought to myself, okay, maybe it won't be
to Miami.
Maybe it won't be my band. Maybe I can help another band with the same thing. So that's America's Nightclubs Television, ANCTV. If you look it up on any, we've been broadcasting live since 2006, really. And that's what I'm still trying to do. Whether it's I want the song I wrote and my band playing it, but if it's somebody else's band, it's almost as good. So in 2015, to wrap up with this, ANCTV was broadcasting live with CNN radio, and for a while, then we moved over to KLIF radio. Every Saturday, we had an hour show. We would bring my stuff like this into the towers for Clear Channel, and
Damn, I didn't know that.
the door opened up, and I had my crew, we had everything pre-assembled, set camera, set switcher. I'm literally programming all this stuff while I'm on the air, talking
Sounds
to
like Jason right before the show.
it's not a joke. I met Jim Long for the first time, I think, in 2014.
But let me tell you something. He actually did what a true mentor does and let you figure it out.
Oh, for sure.
Actually, for the
I
most
had
part,
lots
you
of
were
space
like,
to do what I had to do.
watching, like, you're like, so, you're still figuring it out? And like,
Rookie.
and then eventually he was like, he gave like one little tweaks, and then we were like ready to go. Like shortly after that, which is so like it's clear to see why you were like a clear mentor for this man.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, when you told me that recently, it's like a full circle thing where we do life comes back around, good and or bad.
Yeah.
And you telling me that meant a lot. It's like part of my validation for what I'm doing.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
And it's really that feeling that you're talking about right there is what I've been able to experience while working with these guys over here. So for all this that we've been putting on, like Jim asked me earlier how long we've been doing this. I want to say this is like maybe show 5 or 6 for me.
Yeah, I give 5
on board.
5,
something
right?
like that. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
So, but
Man,
again, it's all about.
It feels like more.
It seems like a lot.
It does feel like more. But because like that, like you guys have a real like for whatever bullshit we have with the bickering back and forth, the dynamic that is this show when John is here.
Board meetings, baby.
Right. Aside from that, we're supportive as fuck of what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
I cannot say that there's been one show that we've done that's gone fucking perfect, but I can say that every show we've done has been perfectly executed with what we have in front of us.
What
Maybe they weren't perfect, but it was
Right.
great.
Right. Like the biggest thing is that once we're on the go,
Right.
once the green light is hit, the shows have been
Go time, baby.
unbelievable. You know what I mean? Like it's so much logistics, and the fact of the matter is again, this is what episode 5, maybe
Yeah.
episode 5, and every single time that we would come here, we have shifted the space, we had changed up the production, we had
Adding
adding gear and getting new equipment, and like this is why I want to say that Jason motherfucking Dyer Deep Video Live is the deep beating heart
Damn, dude.
of this motherfucking show, because John didn't show up 2 weeks ago, and we were able to make it work in a different dynamic, but made it work. But it's only
It's definitely an opinion.
Yeah.
Definitely an opinion.
It worked. It works. We got the energy. We got somebody to walk
John.
off the show.
I want to know what it feels like to know that your show's going to just be fucking carbon copied for like the next year and a half, 2 years. That's got to be good, right? Like,
That's when you know you're great. You know there's gonna be it's gonna be imitations, gonna be copy. That's gonna be terrible.
But like this guy, there's no way imitating the experience and life that you have put into the fucking game.
right.
And it's clear that
17
getting to
years.
know this guy, if he respects you, you're
Facts.
a big fucking deal, Jim.
Damn.
Then like let
That's
me
a
tell
fact.
He knew that
let me tell you
before,
this.
boys.
Like, let me tell you this is I'm not gonna say this. Jim is not the most unique name. It's a fairly common name. True. Right. And so, like, when you introduce yourself as Jim, I was like, "Oh, Jim, nice to meet you." It was like very, very fresh. And then I'm thinking back. All of a sudden, it clicks to our group text messages, and I'm like, "Wait, are you that Jim?
That Jim?
Are you that Jim? Like."
The Jim, not
The
that Jim.
Jim,
The
like
Jim.
like Hagrid's Jim, and then I look at Jim. I look at Jim. I look at Hagrid. I look at Hagrid, and he looks at me like very condescendingly. He's like, yeah. Like, I'm like, okay. I didn't know right away. All I heard was Jim.
I want to give some other people some time to get on the show tonight. Sincere thanks to Jim for coming out tonight to being on this thing. And let people know about ANCTV.
Jim, before you jump off, why don't you tell people where they can
Yeah,
find
where can they find you, Jim? Lava Cantina?
No. ANC, we're freelancing. ANC TV, we're broadcasting with different venues, and we start this whole 168 clock up. If you're playing in a band and you want a chance to be on television, not just to be on TV like we're doing now, but with a purpose. We're sponsors are giving us different prizes and donations. Sorry. ANC TV, come see me.
Yeah.
That's it. ANCTV on YouTube,
will
ANCTV
come
on
see
Facebook,
you,
anywhere
Jim.
else it's got to be. That's it.
We will come see you, Jim. And hopefully you enjoyed your stuff. You have fun?
you stuck around a long time. We definitely
Yeah, he
appreciate
stuck
you.
around for a
Yeah.
minute.
Thank you, Jim.
Hey, that's a loyal mentor, Jason.
Yeah.
Hey, don't ever let him go.
Amen, brother. Thank
Don't
you
let
for helping me
him
make
go,
it work.
please. Please don't let him go.
Absolutely.
We won't let let you go, but you don't let him go. That's how that's going.
That's how it goes. You guys ready for your next feature?
Yeah, let's bring it.
On the show, at the table, on air, Don't Care at the Library Bar by Cass. Are you ready to go up? Are you ready to go up and have a seat there and talk to the...
Oh, Cass, she's ready to go.
Here we go. John, help her out with the headphones.
I've been seeing Cass over here in the wings.
We have a
We're
female. Female.
So, Cass, go ahead and introduce yourself to the
world know.
audience.
Bring the mic closer to your mouth, too.
Hello.
There we go.
You Cass.
That's how you do it.
Greetings,
Yes?
Canada.
Uh,
Boo to boo today.
International guest.
Our first Canuck guest.
As you can tell from my,
Hey, Hagrid, international guest.
Hey,
Pew, 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 pew. All right.
How are we supposed to tell?
I said you can tell by my paleness. We don't.
Oh
have
no
to
no no!
sign.
We have many pale Texans, like very pale Texans. That's not a giveaway factor here. No.
We have had somebody from Minnesota, which is technically
It's
the
damn
Canada
near
of the
Southern
US.
Canada.
Yeah.
That's like Southern Canada.
So wait, what brings you here from Canada? Forward.
Convention.
Sport clips.
Yup.
We got our first sport clips person in the house
Shawn has a friend that's part of this. Y'all's
from Chicago.
From
I don't.
Chicago.
I'm pretty sure you don't know. So want to make sure that we can hear your. You can bring it up. You can like actually move it up to your. Oh! Wow! She popped it out. She popped it out. No. That's,
Canadians are very strong.
Yeah. Canadians, yeah, like we got our first Super Clips Olympian in the house. That
So what do you do for sports clips?
I'm a coach, so I go into stores and I'm like, hey, let's do a little bit better. Hey, you're kind of
you tell everybody why they're stupid. Yes, right. Yes.
So yeah, sorry.
It might be. You know what? You keep talking. Keep talking.
Okay.
So you came from Canada, and do you coach U.S.?
No, just Canada.
Only Canadian super clip or sports clips. Sports clips. Only Canadian sports clips. Is it a Canadian business or a U.S. business?
Almost 2,000 stores down here.
So y'all culture appropriated.
And
You
then
fuck.
yeah. So yeah, good. Came down and got.
So this convention, like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing here in this whole?
We basically get together over the last year and talk about, like, have classes, informational things, and be like, all right, what's going good? What are our goals? What do we want to work on this year? And then, lots of acknowledgement on ones that are.
So were you like a keynote speaker, or
No, I'm pretty boring.
you just attending?
Yep.
Oh,
And then
don't hit our guests in the face, Shawn.
get a bloody nose. Well,
Please don't hit our guests.
I did
in
it.
the face with the microphone, Shawn.
The Canadians are good at dodging shit. That's what I know. Y'all know you
Oh,
are
the hockey pucks.
The Canadians know if they know how to do one thing, they know how to dodge shit. Like Canadians see Americans doing their shit, and we're like,
hard pass.
we're gonna, yeah, exactly.
Hard pass.
How many times?
Yeah.
How many times, right?
All
Because it's like you have the river or whatever that like disconnects like
a border.
Canada and Detroit.
What part of Canada are you from?
Northern Alberta.
No,
Oh, what the fuck?
I know. We have
You
like.
might as well be Alaskan.
I know.
at
It's
this
like
point.
my house, polar bear, right there.
Holy shit.
Not really.
So like,
I was like, for real?
Yeah. Everybody.
Alberta sounds like a Yukon territory where
Yeah.
like, hey, we'll pay you to live here.
They do. They totally do.
Oh,
Not
really?
a- you-
Wait, did you sign the waiver? Did you sign the waiver, sir?
Well, hold up, guys.
Did you
We got
sign-
a show we're filming here, buddy.
We're filming.
Yeah.
Do we have
I gotta ask you
permission?
to. I gotta ask you to come off camera, buddy.
Yeah, do we have your
Appreciate you.
permission? Do we have your permission to be that you were on this live
I
broadcast?
don't
Thank
think so.
Yeah.
He works with us too.
Oh, so that's how you Canadians choose to sue?
Exactly.
Is that what?
Like,
it got?
Here,
Damn.
here's $4, then I'll have $1 million up there.
Oh my God!
Pretty much.
What's the conversion rate from $1 million Canadian dollars
Yeah.
to American dollars?
It'd be like $4. You give me $4.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
the rest of my life.
So 4 American dollars is 1 million Canadian dollars. Is that what? All right.
So it's like everything down here like super expensive compared to like.
Kinda. Yeah. Certain things for sure. So yeah,
You definitely
Fun though.
prefer Canada.
I do. Oh, but back to getting paid to live up there. One,
Yeah.
you get a northern living allowance. So they're like,
Whoa.
hey, no one wants to live up here. Why don't we give you money to stay?
Yeah,
Like,
you know what?
"All right, that's
I think they do
pretty
that in Alaska in a certain
Do they?
town
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
cool." And you get
You
paid. to
you have
tips.
that you have that like Canadian northern tan. Actually, that's how I saw it.
Good.
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah, I see it. Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like a little bit of air conditioning, the redness comes out a little bit. You know, like,
Shut up.
If the lights are too bright,
Yeah, I'm
you want to sim this one down?
I'm getting a
did you hear what she said? She said, "I burn in shadows."
Do I need to dim this one down?
Yeah,
Like,
hot.
The LEDs.
Yeah, ow.
got a dimmer. I can turn it down.
Nice.
No, but, you know, it's
I'm
all-
trying to worry about her comfort, Hagrid.
You know what? You know what? I'll tell you.
Fire.
I'll tell you this about Canadians because I do stand-up comedy. Canadians got a sense of humor.
They do.
No, you guys
Right.
do. You guys have a fantastic sense.
Why don't you have like the awesome accent?
No, like tell me about something. Tell me about something.
Let me tell you about my toonie.
So let me tell you,
Yeah,
my brother,
my brother.
Hey,
Okay.
he plays a wicked game of that hockey game, but he doesn't
Yeah,
need to go to the local rink. They done closed down a couple years ago. But we got a creek lake. It's a creek, but it turned into a lake after a couple years. Don't you know? That's what Minnesotans say, but Canadians.
Canadians say how
Yeah, don't you know? Yeah, so we had this this creek that turned
I'm
into
a
a lake.
mountie, don't you know?
It turned into a lake, don't you know? But then it turned into a ice tsunami during the wintertime, don't you know?
So, in Canada, we end everything with a question.
Yeah,
Minnesota talk.
that's
be
that
like,
British shit.
So are you gonna go out?
That's that French Canadian ass. Yo, boutique
Yeah,
French
I
Canadian
know.
ass.
We're kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean French ass. Like something in America is called a French ass. It's probably cool.
A French ass.
Yeah, that French ass motherfucker over here. You know, like he's
Yeah,
not.
you gotta add the whole motherfucker. If you just say French ass, that's
He's coming with that French ass Canadian accent or some shit. You know, like I'm like, damn, he talk cool as fuck, but we feel like dumb.
I know, but we get mad at it. You know,
Yeah, we feel like dumbasses when we talk to dignified. You know,
with very cool accents and speak French.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not cool like that.
Well done.
you don't speak French,
Mm.
but you got that French ass
They don't speak French in Alberta.
Canadian accent though.
Hey boys, how many different dialects of Indian languages do you speak? Huh? That's amazing. You're damn near a polyglot.
Well, you said dialects, so that includes accents. So I can do a couple different types of Indian. I can
I'm
do
with the
Indian.
Canadian. No,
No, I can do Indian accents by the regions. I can do Indian accents by the regions, dog. Huh?
Give me three regions right now.
You have the north.
Okay, north.
You have the middle.
I have no knowledge of.
You have middle Mumbai.
Yeah,
and then you have the South Indians. That's
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
But what you're saying is
no. Dialects of accents. Dialects of accents, right?
No, you mean.
Oh.
I got you.
Because
I misinterpreted
about it, right?
I agree.
Because India,
North Indians, South, like
Right.
Middle India. Yeah, no.
India was taken over by England, right?
Sure.
But like the way that has it deviated from their educational standards and like, however, like you have English from the North Indians, then you have English from like the middle Mumbai, Bombay.
It's like a gradient. You can
Yeah.
where the British intermingled into Indian society. And then the darker it gets, the less the British were there. Like
It's kind of like how Canada took Britain and Canada, or Britain and France. It was like, who do we want to sound more like, You know, British or French.
Stay here, eh?
We'll just split it down the middle.
Let's go right into the middle, eh?
This guy has a moose, so I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah. The moose are scary as fuck.
So wait, was this your first time in Fort Worth, Texas?
It was.
What are your thoughts? Be real.
It was nice.
You like
it?
it?
Was actually like no homeless people.
How
around
did the
here.
sun feel like?
That's not true.
Well, that's definitely not true.
That's definitely
I
not
didn't
true.
see
I've
anybody.
worked.
How many homeless do y'all got? If y'all think we don't.
Give it another half hour.
Yeah. I worked here for way too long to not know that there's plenty of homeless people.
I saw here was an Uber driver was like, "Hey, you know this area used to be really bad for crime and stuff, and now they just play opera music and it keeps them all away." I'm like, "Shut up."
Wow, he's taking
And
new
they
lord.
played it out there, and
That's
it's just
wild.
ripping opera music, and everyone hates it so much that they don't.
Yeah, you can't take a dump outside with opera music playing. Like that's
I
not,
should can.
Yeah,
that's not gonna
Texas
fly.
is gonna be like, Like,
Also, I have now an ample question. What's the homeless like in Canada? 'Cause
rampant.
You're like,
Rampant.
really?
Yeah. I was
thought-
homeless. I'd pick somewhere warm. Like not
I literally about to say that.
Yo.
snow for 10 months of the year.
But I also heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, that like Canada has a phenomenal homeless program where like they claim to have no homeless people in Canada.
No, they
Sounds like
Yeah.
an American myth.
I don't think I've ever heard.
I've heard it might be an American myth, but there's an American myth. No, for real.
Promise
There's an
you,
American
for
myth.
real.
There's no homeless people in Canada because there's so many programs that helps with housing throughout the different
I'm
territories.
guessing this is stemming from when the Olympics were in Vancouver. They literally paid or gave all the homeless people a bus ticket to leave. And so they got them out of the area for the Olympics.
Wow.
So they got shipped to a lot of different
But
areas.
I mean, like, yeah, a lot of cities that host Olympics do very
Yeah,
similar
they
things.
do a lot of like, because like as a producer, I would say like you have to think about bottom line, and when you think about that, it's like you think that something like the Olympics would get so much funding. Like, I don't know if I read this or heard this true that FIFA, like the organization of FIFA, has more money than the World Olympic.
Yeah, but FIFA's like shady. So like,
Yeah, but I mean, apparently they're doing business right to keep the money in. You know?
it's Saudi money, cuz.
Yeah, I'm at. Well, this year they did.
Yeah, but I mean, but they're.
But that was a smart business move. I'm just saying.
I want to talk about shit about soccer.
But you know what? So like, do you think that you'll be Canadian forever?
What the fuck?
I'm actually American and Canadian.
Well,
Where were you born?
I was born in Washington State.
That's why she doesn't have the accent.
I knew it.
Uh-huh.
I saw her cheeks. I'm like, she got some Washington rosy cheeks.
Is that what it was?
That's what I was. I was like, it's not Canadian rosy
You
cheeks.
never
It's
look more like
the
Washingtonian.
Yeah. Washington rosy cheeks.
Mhm.
And then we're like, we can survive in Canada. And then like, that's where it went.
Yeah. I've been in Canada longer than I ever lived in the
That don't
States.
matter.
I can hear it.
I got a both. Yeah.
You have a boat? Well, you have a boat?
I said I'm both.
Oh,
Both. Jeez.
it must be real nice to help solidify stereotypes you didn't know existed.
Are you identifying?
No, yeah, I did. No, that Canada came out so hard. That Canada came out so hard.
I said
I
both.
identify as both. I'm like, you have a boat?
Yeah.
I want to go on your boat.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring everybody's attention to the time. We've got another 1 or 2 or 3 people.
Yeah. But
Well,
no, we had too much fun. Ladies and gentlemen.
I hope you have enjoyed your time. Our
Let's give
great
it up.
slow service update.
Canada. Yes.
Okay.
And I hope you have a great trip home.
Thank you. Oh, Canada. You made some time in Fort Worth.
Hey, Shawn, I'm afraid that the next guest it might be the gentleman who brought that PA speaker so that everybody could hear us talk.
Yeah. Can I introduce him?
Yeah, if you don't mind, because I already forgot.
Yes.
I'm sorry, brother, I forgot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next person coming up on the stage was the daddy and comedian. He is a man known around this Fort Worth parts. You can see him at Lolo's in Fort Worth, anywhere else around DFW. Very funny comedy junkie society comedian. Let's give it up for Ian Mack, everybody. And the person that brought us our public PA speaker because I fucked up.
Respect.
Thanks for saving our ass, brother.
Yes. Yes, right there. Welcome to
What's
Honor Don't
up?
Care, Ian Mack.
Hey.
This
Ian
is
Mack,
actually,
ladies
this
and
is actually Ian Mack's second appearance to our Honor Don't Care nights, but first appearance on the show.
On the show.
On the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Long time listener.
What is it about your presence that creates difficulties for us to start on time?
I don't know, dude. Hey, I was helping you out, bro.
That's true. That is true.
I showed up, 20 minutes after you called?
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, 100%. They got to give it up to him because I called him. He's like, I'm just feeding my children. I'm feeding my children here in Fort Worth. But then, showed up literally 20 minutes later with the fucking speaker, and he's like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go back to feeding my children, and then I'll come back.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back to be on your show.
Hey, but it was cool because by the time I got back, they were already in bed.
So Ian Mack, he put me on his Lola's, from his Lola's open mic, he put me on his comedy showcase.
Yeah.
Which was very fun.
Yeah.
And the headliner was Brian Breckenridge.
Yeah.
And I just did a wedding in Addison.
Yeah.
And his cousin was there.
Oh, that's funny.
Because she was like, "Oh, I heard you do like comedy here," and I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Do you know Brian Breckenridge?" I'm like, "I fucking know Brian Breckenridge.
Just on the show with.
I was just on a show with him.
Yeah.
And he was a headliner. I was the guy that nobody paid attention to. That's who I was, you know.
Nah, dude, you were
That was
killing
a
it.
great. No, that was a great show.
night.
No, that was a great show.
Yeah, you
But
killed it, bro. That was fun.
Hey, you know what? Thanks.
You did.
Thanks for saying it out loud, Ian. I don't want to say it.
Hey, you know what? No, you killed it. Everybody did,
Hey,
man. That was
you know
the
what?
best. It was a solid ass
I
show.
thought it was a fantastic show because everyone else killed it.
Yeah.
Everyone else killed it.
That's, you know.
But you know what? It was all to the fantastic host that put that motherfucker on.
Hey.
Come on, Ian Mack.
Thanks, man.
So, Ian Mack, when are you gonna like not invest into American Audio and get an actual speaker?
I didn't invest shit in that.
He came up on that.
Yeah.
You came up on that?
Yeah. A buddy of mine.
You built enough name for yourself that you can sell that for $40 and get something better on Marketplace.
Yeah. I got it for free from a dude that used to clean out
the free.
You can't be free.
Yeah.
Can't be
free.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like
Used to do what now?
It's like the Mandalorian phrase of Fort Worth. Like if it's free, this is the way.
This is the way. Well, this dude used to clean out hoarder houses.
Right on.
Yo,
Yeah.
you mentioned that.
Yeah. And so he just came upon it and he was like, "Hey, I got
Hoarder houses. Have you been in a hoarder house?
I have been.
I've seen a hoarder house.
pretty disgusting."
I've had to help
Chicago.
clean out a horse.
Chicago has a good amount of hoarder houses.
Yeah. Well, so anyway, so when we were putting it up on the stand, there was something rattling around in it. And I was like, dude, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Kilo.
It still works. So I'm thinking they hid something in the speaker, bro. I'm saying we need to get with your friends and take that bitch apart.
You know what? This American audio gimmicky bullshit that you have might be worth actually what it's worth.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful part.
Yeah.
But no, you did come through, and we do greatly appreciate it because we want to make sure that, hey, from the last time you came here, look at this crowd.
Yeah, dude.
It did not look like this, right?
No, it didn't.
And I will claim that they're here for us. I mean, there's probably no merit to that. But
about this show,
I'm going to own that.
It's the only thing that we can claim. And all of them left when they know that you left the first time. So when you came this time, that's when they were like, "Oh, Ian Mac's going to be here." And they're like,
Dude, my man showed up.
We definitely appreciate that.
He showed up in a different shirt, and I totally didn't recognize him. I saw like this man.
I noticed it too.
We walked. He looked me dead in the fucking eye.
I did too.
He looked me dead in the fucking eye. I got more than one fucking shirt. Why does he look familiar?
Good call. He came in his daddy Fort Worth shirt, and then he's like, "No, I need to.
I'm out of here.
If I'm gonna go on, I'm gonna go live. I need to dress like dad, just daddy."
Zaddy.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Daddy dropped off the speaker.
Yeah.
Zaddy came to be on the show.
That's it.
Mac Daddy. Ian Mac Daddy.
Yeah, baby.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, man, it's good to be here, dude.
What you got going on, Ian Mac?
We just got done with I did a 35-minute set in Temple with 35 minutes.
Wow.
Over 30 minutes is a big deal for a comedian.
Yeah, dude. It was
wow.
And I had two of my aunts.
Wait, you did it or you're about to do it?
I just got it was like a week and a half ago.
Oh, how was it?
Solid. It was solid, dude.
You feel good about it?
Yeah, I feel really good about it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it. And then the next night went to Shreveport. You know KG?
Yeah.
So KG put a show together, and I went out there with him, and then I could just completely bombed. So it was like, I was only doing like 10 minutes.
It'd be like that.
Yeah. Bomb.
Yo, I had it. So the first time I was in Shreveport, I went with George Red.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I got to do some sort of like this local type of joke.
Yeah.
To Shreveport. See how they feel, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how I kind of like work my sets. And I think you notice where like I try to do what's in front of me.
Yeah.
Like what is here right now.
Yeah.
And then go into my set from there.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's my first time to Shreveport. Never been to Shreveport, you know? I always have those friends that like on Facebook that like they're visiting a city and they're like, oh, I'm looking for recommendations. What should I check out? You know. And one of my friends recently was like, I'm in New York. What should I see? And I was like, Sephora.
Yeah.
You know, like something basic as fuck. You know. And I'm like,
Subway.
Right. Yeah. Right. And I'm trying to think of like what I like suggest for Shreveport. And I feel like your architecture is very unique. It matches the realm of lynching that you were in. And
it's hood as fuck too.
Oh, so hood. Nobody laughed. Nobody laughed. Like I had three black people in front. Like I don't know. I'm like, and I looked at him. I was like, too soon? Too soon? Was it too soon? I'm sorry.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad.
You can't talk about that stuff in Shreveport, man.
Yeah.
I'll be the one getting lynched.
We got melon in favor. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Hey, not too much south from Shreveport.
Yeah.
There are places that have signs on, like placard signs that say, "Don't let the sun set on your black ass." So,
shit.
Like Shreveport is very hood, but
yeah,
right around there, it's
wonderful casino scene.
Exactly.
Shreveport's a wonderful casino scene.
Yeah.
Casino for days, yo.
Dude, I went to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and
oh shit,
yeah, they call it the Vegas of Arkansas.
Says a lot.
Because what happens there, nobody talks about.
Whoa,
in the hot spring.
Yeah,
thing.
I was expecting hot bubbling water to just be, flowing through the streets, just dunking my balls and everything.
So whatever happens, you gonna just sweat your ass off.
No, you got to pay $30 and go to a bathhouse to experience any kind of hot springs, anything, dude. The only hot springs I encountered were on the way in. The roads are shit, and I got a broken strut.
Yo,
see, that's a joke about springs. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Hot Springs, baby. But yeah, we did a show in a place where the Rat Pack used to play. That's pretty cool.
Hey, that had white and black
in Arkansas. Yeah, because all the acts, they really do call it the Vegas of Arkansas, because all the acts that were in Vegas used to go through Hot Springs whenever they were
because
touring.
All families own those locations.
Yep.
God.
The place that we play is called the Vapors Live, and they have a picture when you walk in. They have a picture of it bombed, like the Chicago mob bombed the shit out of this place.
No shit.
100%. Yeah, and then they built it back. They built it back and opened it back up, and it was like a long process.
That's
whatever.
wild.
That is, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Because of all the musical
Yeah, I mean, Motown and stuff. There were a lot. It was all criminal money.
A lot of funding from like under the radar enterprises and shit to try and push this money forward.
Yeah,
we get it. What other states of Vegas's do you know about actually outside of Nevada? Do you know other Vegas's? I have one that's
other Vegas.
Yeah, what's like another Vegas
Vegas,
town?
Tennessee?
No, what's that?
It is Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg
is the Vegas of Tennessee in the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, that's the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it is Smoky Mountains.
Yeah,
You're right.
because Smoky Mountain National Park is right around. Yeah.
Dude,
a lot of places lost out there.
Wait, what?
You get some purple pants. You can get you a pair of them.
Purple pants?
Shiny.
Oh, hey.
Who got purple pants?
Talk about them vinyl.
My man's over there.
Vinyl Jabos. You know what I'm talking about? Remember Jabos?
We got purple pants?
I had it. I had a pair of Jabos.
I had one.
I did too.
Oh, shit.
Too. I didn't have the purple with that.
Well, if you ever visit Gatlinburg, Tennessee, it's like the little family Vegas of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Better than fucking Nashville.
All those places out there, dude.
A lot of places were better than Nashville.
Well, no, Nashville's the shit, dude.
Just for live music. I hear
Music,
that is
comedy
not that dope.
in Nashville is dope. But
Yeah, I've heard comedy.
entertainment, Nashville is dope. It is dope. Like, I know
live entertainment.
Yeah. Like, I know so many like gig,
buskers,
musicians, singers and shit that like make a regular living based on just the various bars that they book up in Nashville. Like it's got it going on.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll tell you this, because you're Fort Worth local.
Yeah.
Do you believe that people sleep on Fort Worth?
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
This is the 12th largest city in the nation.
Yep.
But that's coming. I mean, I think Fort Worth is kind of like bringing itself.
Oh yeah,
up by its bootstraps. Like,
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's there's a lot of cool things happening in Fort Worth, man. There's and there's decent comedy coming out of this town.
That's another thing, dude.
Music
Fort Worth comedy scene is real.
Yeah.
I've only performed at Hyenas Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Never at Hyenas in Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah. Fort Worth comedy scene.
But the shows, the crowds that you get, like even testament to your showcase, man. Like the crowds that you get, they will at least listen. At the very least,
I'm off the show right now. There's no time left. That's how much time is left. No, it's gonna be fine.
Hagrid's definitely getting some fucking heat.
Yeah.
He's getting some heat. Like, what are we going on?
How much time is left? I've already gone for a 15-minute smoke break. It's time for me to get on. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. All right. So people sleep on Fort Worth.
Yeah.
And you put on some amazing Fort Worth events.
Well, thank you.
Can you let these people know what you got coming up?
Yeah, we got a showcase actually this Sunday at Lola's at 2000 West Berry in Fort Worth. It's a dope venue. And we've got a killer lineup. Tasha D headlining. If you haven't seen Tasha D, she is a destroyer. She came to the mic the other night, and I just let her keep going because she had everybody captivated. She was just talking. It was great.
That's real shit.
She went on for almost 30 minutes, dude. Yeah,
that's real shit.
That's dope.
People were like, "Don't let her leave."
As a person who runs mics,
yeah,
and I'm like, "Oh, yo, okay, this is the time limit," but you see somebody murdering it, you're like,
yeah, why you hit him with the light?
And she was cracking up all the comedians.
If my phone had battery, I'd hit you with the light right now.
Okay. See you later.
Oh, but that's a real thing. It proves that like there's a man of integrity that's doing dope shit around Fort Worth. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give it up for Ian Mack.
Check me out, Ian Mack Comedy.
Ian Mack.
Google search Ian Mack Comedy.
Comedy. It's Ian Mack Comedy. Jason, who do we got up next?
We have at least a pair of young women who are ready to come up and shit up.
They're like, how many cigarette breaks did they take before they had to get up here?
3.
What? 1.
Okay. Well, ladies, you know their names probably. I know one, but you know the other.
I totally don't, but I'll bring them on anyway.
Go ahead.
What's it?
It's your time to shine.
We have Jamie and Emily. Jamie and Emily's on the show. And I'm going to go ahead and preface this right now. Is that me and Jamie, we go way back.
Oh, so y'all already know one another.
We know each other. This is a Chi-Town, hookup.
Oh, this is some Southside Chirac shit?
Yeah.
Chi-Town hookup, Jamie?
No.
Seriously?
Southside Chirac shit?
I'm sorry. That was a bad place of word. I got to watch myself. I'm engaged to a Hispanic woman. Don't catch me in case, white woman. All right. No, you're fucking with me.
Yeah, but she'll kill him.
She'll be like, I don't care who she is. You're dead. Like that's what it's
You're
gonna happen.
dead.
Exactly. But no, me and Jamie go way back because we worked at this bar in the northwest suburbs of Schaumburg, Illinois. No, sorry.
Did Shawn have hair back then?
Wait a minute. This is Chicago.
Yes.
Did Shawn have hair?
I did. She doesn't remember me that well, apparently.
I don't know. Jamie, I don't run the show. I was just joking about hosting.
Bring it up. You can bring it. You can move.
Oh, thank you, Hagrid.
Thank you, Hagrid. Thank you, Hagrid.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Excuse her. She was falling asleep a minute ago.
Yeah. I believe it.
That's our fault.
One thing I know about her, she's a mother, so she's gonna be tired. Mother.
You pretty well.
I didn't know Jamie. No, we worked back. Can you hear me? Can you hear yourself?
Jamie, put your headphones on.
And it keeps dropping. It keeps dropping.
Having technical difficulties. Shawn, help this poor woman out.
Hey, Shawn, I'm so glad that you're able to step in and deliver.
This is On Air Don't Care. This is a live podcast that we put on. Everything you see is not planned.
I can assure you it is not planned at all. We have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, that mic is not miking.
Oh, her mic's not miking. Oh,
right.
Can we share?
Is there a
You
mic?
can totally share.
We're sharing.
You can totally share.
Sharing.
Well, you know what?
I got you.
We tried, but this is still better than anything you would feel in Schaumburg, Illinois. All right, let's just be real about that.
Schaumburg, yes. Chicago, I don't know. It's debatable.
Mm-mm.
Tell me how many live podcast parties you've been to in Chicago.
Truthfully, this is my first live
Thank you
podcast
very much.
party.
Both of us.
But there's-
Thank you very much.
They happen in Chicago. I'm just going to say
That's
that
right.
right up front.
Thank you.
So, you guys get as close to that mic as possible. If you feel like your lips are touching,
Better calm down.
just let it ride. Just let it ride and let it happen.
Just let the moment.
Jamie, no gay shit. No gay shit. Jamie.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
better,
Jamie.
It's better for the acoustics. If
Jamie,
you're-
be yourself.
If you do, no judgment.
Yeah. But Jamie has known me since 2016. We worked together in Hoffman Estates, Illinois at the America's Bar. Richard Garcia's America's Bar. R.I.P. And,
I've heard stories. I've heard stories from Shawn about
and
this.
so she knows me when I did have hair. That's the
He
Maybe.
didn't have hair.
Maybe.
And you like
I
a
have
whole
promo
thing that had
videos
like
to
a
prove it.
2 on top.
I have promo.
Did you have like a
videos.
curl, just like ball, and just like a curl at the front?
So it was basically bald, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Essentially bald.
You know what?
Hairstylist bald. Still over here.
You know what? Jamie
Wow.
thinks she needs to be really mean to me right now, and
I'm with it.
I know John is all for it right now. So it's like, Jamie, I hope you're having a good time. Thank you for coming to my night.
Very
About
pleased
to
you've
be
come on
really-
the
it's been a couple
It's
years,
great.
but, you know, it's great to be back.
see you after all these years.
So I want to hear about Shawn back in these.
Yeah, I want to know how.
America's Bar Days.
Yeah.
Guess what? He was the fucking choreographer.
Oh my God.
He was dance. You didn't tell me that. Dances. Best of moves. Show me right now.
You know what he sings? He's do it all. Do it all entertainment.
Kind of do it all.
Do it all entertainment.
Oh.
He's kind of doing it all right now.
Nah.
He's doing the most. I don't know about all, but he's doing the most.
I don't know what that move is, but that must be new.
You don't know about that? That came from the 90s.
Get it.
Look,
Get it.
if it gets some dancing, you're doing it right.
Get it.
If it gets some dancing, you're doing it
I mean,
right.
I can't argue with that logic. Can't argue with that logic.
So what made you decide to
Yo, hold up. Did your girl bring her own fan?
Yeah, I'm trying to get on this.
Like, the fan and the hat are inseparable.
Yo, she coming with a Pharrell hat.
That's what I'm saying. The
Here. Nice shit. She wants to be mean to you. I'll be mean to her. It's a whole. I'm not a mean person.
Everybody knows.
As long
Everybody just be mean to Shawn. It's okay.
as long as everybody is being nice,
Jamie, I got a new bestie now.
it's gonna be
It
fine.
to Jamie.
Yo,
Thanks
Jamie.
you, Jamie.
As long as
Jamie,
everybody's
see,
nice
I got
to
a
Jamie.
replace me? Nobody can replace me.
Sounds like it
One of a
happened.
kind.
It's E to the M to the L Y.
So Shawn, I have a question.
She has a question, Shawn.
Can you freestyle?
It's the E to the M to the I L Y. You know it's Y. It's Emily, y'all. It's Emily, y'all. A is Emily, y'all.
You can freestyle at any time?
Amazing,
I
John.
just freestyle that.
The restraint, John.
You beatbox.
No, I can't.
Oh no.
I got a question. I got a question.
I'll tell you that real quick.
That's how you know she knows me from back in the day, because me
And I damn sure can't
because
beatbox
Illis-
as good as his
yeah.
homie.
me and Illis would perform like that was back in the day. Shit, we did that at America's Bar, and that was like my night, and like that was like one of the places we did. But it was one of the things where like people expect like, oh, that's a boy that performs with the MC, and then we were like, we had a whole thing. Actually, it was a very fun thing, right?
It was.
It was a very, very
And
fun.
what was your role at America's Bar?
I was a waitress at America's Bar.
Oh.
But she would come up for the signature dance that I do on all my weddings, which is to Uptown Funk. My signature line dance to Uptown Funk.
I'm sorry.
He was part of the initial plan.
The fuck did my man just say?
I think you're. Look.
Oh, the lights.
I'm
dead,
still
but you can
stunned.
see my disappointment anyway. I'm pretty sure he just. said a line dance. Your
Original
custom,
line dance.
no, you said something like custom
He
up.
choreographed it.
God
Custom
damn.
original line dance
Yeah,
to Uptown Funk.
yeah.
I created it at
Of course.
America's Bar. She was there
Nice.
at our training
Why
day.
don't you come up with some new shit?
So, Jamie, can you do this line dance now?
Because it
Oh, can y'all both do it?
I don't know it.
Wait,
Not
Jamie,
you.
us
what-
on the spot.
hold on. Jamie, do you remember it?
Do you remember it? I was going to ask
I do
you
it all the
same.
time,
Oh, they
yeah.
came up with it.
I do it all
I
the
think
time.
we should do this in the
Do
next
it,
break.
do it right now.
Hey, man, brother, we
Jamie,
don't
right
have.
now.
Always
all
the
you gotta do
best
is play
at
the
it.
original Uptown song. If you play the original Uptown Funk song, I'm curious if Jamie actually remembers the dance.
Bro,
We could find
Bro,
out.
I gotta see
we
this.
can't
I
do it.
have
Oh,
to
right,
see
right.
this.
You were after one.
And in the step, the ice cold.
I can't do it alone.
So I got
Oh, you're not gonna do it alone.
Cause only to the fireman to yeah, Jim Mama said. Girls say hallelujah. Girls say hallelujah. Girls say hallelujah. The Uptown Funk gon' give it to you. What? The Uptown Funk gon' You know what I'm saying?
I remember.
You fucking knows it, yo.
I do.
I would like to know what our other guest's name is.
Jamie and Emily.
My name's Emily.
Emily. Thank you. Yeah, don't act like I'm going to remember every
Like-
motherfucker I see tonight. Come on now. Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. Like in my head, it's just like hat, fan, makeup. I got nothing else. Like I'm
Yeah.
trying real hard to link.
And
Oh my goodness. What? I didn't know we were here. I got-
Self, I'm like,
Jamie tried backing out of this like 20 times.
Oh wow.
This alone.
And Emily
I'm
didn't
here.
let her, and I.
No.
Jason, as soon as you started calling her out, she started like double timing.
Oh, I
her
know what's
fan.
up.
Right away, she was like, "Oh,
This is a strategy.
oh god."
Perfect.
Jason's like on a
Hey,
like
huh?
he's on a rampage a little.
Don't be giving away my secrets. I listen, boys. What I want to know is if you understand that we're after 1 a.m. So we're bleeding into red time.
it's like,
Yeah,
Is it 1 a.m.?
it is definitely after 1 a.m. So my question is for Emily and
Jamie.
Jamie.
He knows my name.
Yeah, that's right, girl. What y'all want to talk about? You got like 1 full minute. Look it up.
No plans.
Okay,
So I decided that I was just going to start hosting the show and you tell me
nailed it. Fucking nailed it.
to talk about.
You just John. You got
Either one of you in
fucking replaced, John.
Emily,
I am, yeah.
Emily, you're single, right?
I am not single. No.
You're not single.
No.
Emily's not single. Jamie is complicated.
am I what?
Is it complicated?
I'm definitely in no fucking relationship.
Oh God.
Oh,
Single as a Pringle.
Wow,
Oh,
that was
shit. That was very cute.
that was gnarly.
That was very, very, very cute. The way you did that together.
Felt like you guys just caught a Pokemon together or something.
It's like I'm ready to Pringle.
Is that a saying?
Single like a Pringle.
It is now. We just saw it. We witnessed it. It was great.
And put two Pringles together, you get
You could
chocolate.
just eat just one, so that's kind of like it's not very single.
2 minutes, boys.
I'm-
and we
I'm-
gotta
I'm
wrap it
thinking about
down.
Cap on this.
Why you told me I had
So
a
sorry,
kind of
lady.
on it. That was why.
So if there's any answers or questions or difficulties or challenges you're dealing with in your life, is
I
there,
give great relationship advice.
yes, we do.
Hold on.
Wow.
Yeah, here.
Watching this live stream. So, Mike, why won't you propose already? It's been 8 years.
Mike. 8 years.
8 years.
Wait. How long did y'all date before they y'all dated for 8 years?
Yeah, we've been dating for 8 years. We lived together for 7 years.
Oh, you know what? I got a good question.
Wait,
though.
8 year or 8 years?
8
years.
years.
Wow.
I gotta ask you a question though. What is it? What is the ring gonna do for you in terms of your relationship?
Ooh.
That's a very good question.
Oh,
I don't have
God.
an answer. Truthfully, I just want him to be my fucking husband.
But
Yeah,
my
so
question
get it
is,
over with already, bro.
what
Come on, bro.
is that ring? Why is that ring gonna magically turn him into something that he isn't already?
Oh.
John. John.
Because I literally just
I got
looked the title.
I'm the relationship. You're like you got a whole different segments of this.
I think I'm so fucking dumb because it's literally just I want to be like, I'm a wifey.
I mean, look, I'm not mad.
I love the fuck out of him. I want to spend the rest of my life with him. And like, I feel like there are a lot of.
If he doesn't propose, are you gonna stay with him forever?
Oh yeah.
Then hey,
And it is
that's
what it
all.
is.
And you are married.
That's what it is.
You are married.
Let me tell you something.
My thing is like, if I'm dying and in the hospital,
You need that
he can't come
legalese.
visit me.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't come see me if it was.
Couldn't?
No, he's
So just
like a
die at
living
home.
thing.
No, bro, you can't.
I would love to die at home, but I don't think they allow.
I'll tell you this right now. I'm
You
engaged.
have to call the ambulance. You know what I'm saying?
I'm engaged. I have this little engagement ring right here. $6. $6 silicone on.
I got you beat. I got you beat. I got you beat.
Propose with a ring pop. I don't want a wedding.
Yo, that's a real shit.
Wedding.
Yo,
I don't
that's real shit.
want a big ass ring. I don't want a rock. I don't want.
Yo, Mike, what the
the
fuck you
marriage.
waiting for, Mike?
Thank you.
What the fuck you waiting for,
Thank
Mike?
you.
Yo, if you got a girl that's not expecting shit, put the ring on her night right now.
I was like, bro, let's just go get
Hey,
go to
boys.
Vegas. We'll get
It
married
sounds
by
like-
tomorrow.
Mike, if
Mike,
you don't
it sounds
answer up, I will.
Yo,
It sounds like Mike is already down
Jamie
for
called it.
Emily for the long haul. Whether
That's what I
Jamie
said.
puts a ring on it or not, I think they already have their
Mike, Mike, if you don't want your pussy stolen, don't get it stolen for some pussy. Do you know what I mean?
Your boy's wilding.
I'm
You're
just
good, Mike. It sounds like she down for you.
I
Mike.
know,
It
Mike.
sounds like you good.
Mike, it seems like you on thin ice.
The one.
Sounds like you on thin ice, Mike.
He's the one. He's the one.
You gonna have some single issues.
But all right, so Hagrid.
Well,
No dead air, guys. No dead air.
No,
No,
I know that's
no, we're
Hey, boys. Hey, boys. Hey, boys. Hey, boys.
Because-
Listen, there's one last. I hate to say this that you're standing next to me right now. But listen, there's a guy who is a barber for Eminem, and I want to. And I want to talk to him. No, you're better.
Don't
what is
give a
she
fuck.
saying?
She said, "I don't give a fuck if you're trying to talk to the barber who fucks with Eminem. I want to go on."
Bald. So who gives a fuck what he does? His lineup looks like shit.
Damn, that's mean.
Real fucking shame.
That's super mean.
she's not
It's-
wrong.
That guy Shawn, see, he's
Gonna come up
a
with this
talented thespian. What he's trying to do right now is affect the look of Shaw.
Well, ladies,
No, I'm just trying to understand. Like, where's his anger?
This is look. Let me tell you what I want to do. What
yes, on the show right here.
No,
Let's
no. Well, thank you, Jamie and Emily. What the
Chicks,
fuck?
these fuckers came out of nowhere.
Huh?
ladies, thank you guys very much for
Jamie
the show.
I like
and
Eminem.
Emily.
Thanks for having me on your podcast.
I know you're gonna make.
Yo, 1 second, real quick, Emily. This lady, you're 1,000% put together today. The fucking the fit, the jewelry, the fucking makeup,
the makeup,
all of it. Thank you.
I just felt like I was coming to Texas and I had to be drippy. So.
I appreciate
you
it.
flex, ma. You flex. You flex.
Who is this woman? The ring light is shining in my face, and I cannot see her shadow behind the light.
Barely see her, so I have no
It's-
idea.
You don't know her?
No, I don't know her.
You don't know her?
No.
Who is this?
She's a
So this is
mystery
somebody
woman.
who's been here. This is like as is typical for our show.
Sean will put it on you.
We have guests.
Eminem's barber or this mystery woman
Eminem's barber or
mystery woman. It's your.
Why not both?
I'll
Why not both and let them
own
dish it out?
I think we may not have that kind of time.
I'll put my own hands in the game.
There's nobody behind me, so I don't know what you're waiting for.
I'm looking at some silhouette. Oh, okay. There you are. There you are.
I'm looking.
So what's your deal?
It's this gentleman right here.
Sir, look at your hair. We
This
can't
guy
figure
looks like some.
nothing.
Bro, I would have Eminem's barber come on.